Appreciate it. Let's see. We got Iliano, Slayla Bala. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Thank you, Prosky Risk, for the pre-scream subscription jump scare, and also for 5 heckin' months, you Sweet Bean. Oh, that reminds me, I need to give a shout out for Podolsky Risk. Welcome on in, Moon Bear. Welcome on Ilianos. Welcome on in, Layla Bela. Who else we got? Welcome on Oshano, Jake Bing. Gadget, glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Let me go and get a shout out for Podolsky Risk and real quick. And then, yeah, it is Thursday, which means we are doing a comfy stream, like a comfy vibey stream. We are doing web fishing. I'm sorry, my throat's like a little bit. I'm still dealing with like a little bit of like a head cold or some kind of pneumonia, something to that effect. I'm withering away. Oh, the vapors. Anyway, it's letting go all over. Yeah, we are playing web fishing, which means I'm going to be turning on I'm going to be turning. Student thing for 27 months and 30 English, Sweet Bean. Welcome on in Kronos. What have you do?
Fisher Price could never.
They could never. But yeah, we do have song request on, so feel free to, toss songs in there if you are so inclined. And then yeah, we got web fishing. If OBS would be so kind as to recognize the fact that I am playing web fishing. Come on, OBS, you saw it earlier. What if I like change my settings? Can we join? Yeah, if you are a friend, feel free to join for web fishing. Okay, let me go ahead and just then studio mode. Go into content, game/content, window game capture. Specific. I don't know why it refuses to get captured, but hey, at least I can do that. Welcome on in time. It's glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Also, welcome on Kronos. Glad to have you too. There we go. Wait. There's a hole here. I literally tabbed away from the game and the fucking hole despawned. What the fuck? Huh. That's fine. I want to fish in the void. Because, like, I need to get the glitch fish. I'm pretty sure you can only get that by fishing in the void, so. But hey, like, it really is. At least there is other fish to be caught. Starkey, I don't know how to find. Starkey doesn't know how to find the hole. I mean, I'm assuming that the hole just goes wherever it pleases on the map. The only place I've seen where the hole spawns is like over on that cliffside, so. I'll go and actually yeet the song. So that way we can put on other music. But yeah, how's everyone's week going? I still love the fact that you can just do this. Oh, actually, I discovered. If you hold like the mouse wheel, your little guy follows the mouse, so I can spin extremely fast. I guess not so fast, because otherwise the game gets upset. Yeah, hopefully everyone's week's been going good. This has been like kind of a nothing week for me, but like that's part of the joy. Spin. All right, second try. Spin. Welcome on in, Xanic. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. So yeah, I think we're just doing comfy vibes today, which I feel like those are hard to come by these days. So. Oh shit, me! I don't have maximum squid. No, welcome on in, Hollow Wolf. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Thank you for the 75 stream streak. Goodness gracious. As if I'll be able to get back there. I gotta get my squids, that way I can fish for maximum value. I dared eat ice cream today, and yesterday my labyrinthitis is worsening a bit. Hopefully I'll feel better. What is labyrinthitis? Wait, yeah, you're able to join if you're a friend on my Steam account, then you can join. Borbrel didn't work? Wait, did it not? I heard the spin. Weird. Did it not play like the shit? Looks like I unfortunately usually stream very late for me. CTB damned. Understandable. Oh hey, I'm getting pretty consistent with that. An inflammation on the labyrinth. Okay. I mean, yes. From like the from the like Latin root, that is correct. But what the fuck is the labyrinth of the body? Is that like colonitis? Inflammation of the colon? I see it, but I didn't hear it. What the fuck? Okay, let me look something real quick. That would be in. Where the fuck would it be? I think it'd be in alerts. Hold up a moment. Alerts, trigger fire. Go to trigger fire's audio element. Oh, because there's no audio element for trigger fire. Oh, that's weird. It's the snail in your ear that it's the organ that regulates your sense of gravity. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I've actually experienced that before. Because like, how do you feel if instead of web fishing it was web birding? I'd be very concerned. Well, come on, and fine point. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Okay, so I might need to rework the spin, is what I'm learning. It's not. It's mods. If you could leave a note for me to rework the spin, because I can't use trigger fire. I don't think. Because trigger fire doesn't count as a it doesn't count as an audio source, which is dumb. Speed in the mushroom is fun. Oh, I'm sure you go fucking zoom in. But yeah, no, I'm aware of the snail, if only just because of Uzumaki. I should probably place my buckets, but fishing. But yeah, hopefully everyone's week's been going good. I'm trying to think of like what I've been up to. It's been like largely pretty like laid back, which is nice because like I am basically going into a series of very busy weeks. Next week is Thanksgiving, which means that I'm going to be, or no, not next week. Wait, no, next week is Thanksgiving. Added it to the do list. Thank you. Oh no, stop! Do not do. Oh. Chaos, how dare you? Chaos, how could you? Oh, fuck, I can't believe you've done this. Welcome though, Chaos. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. How are you doing? Yeah, we're just... Because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, what I've really been up to, and the answer's, like, not a lot. Oh my gosh, Chaos. Chaos being his namesake, bringing all of the chaos with him.
Hi.
Well, come on, Cynic. Cynic, glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm so glad that Hi interrupted the pigeon committing self not alive. In an achievement too. What achievement? Bog the boar, bork the stream. I mean, that is how things tend to go here, unfortunately. But you know, so next week is Thanksgiving here in the States. I'm gonna be busy with family stuff next week. This weekend is we're celebrating my brother's birthday, so I'll probably be busy this weekend as well as I need to get a haircut. And then so the weekend after next weekend, with next week being like Thanksgiving, the weekend after is MFF, which I'm not fucking ready for. I'm excited for, mind you. MFF's gonna be a lot of fun, but I'm not prepared. That's a big swordfish. Oh my god. But yeah, so like largely the goal is just like get what rest I can in preparation for Thanksgiving and MFF. Other than that, like I'm just like I want to. I'll be honest with you. I want to play so much more. I want to play so much more Factorio, but I also don't want to do it off stream because like. Like how perturbed would everyone be if I did some Factorio in my free time? Because like I do know that's like one of those games like I hyper focus on real bad. I really hope you'll be able to make it to TFF. TFF is a definite maybe. I won't lie. It did get a little bit harder for me to feel comfortable going to TFF recently. Not Factorio week. I don't think it'll ever be a week. But I'm like, what if I did like the occasional like 2 streams of Factorio every week? But also I'm like, you know, there's always that like surreptitious concern of like, you know, of it getting like me getting burnt out on it. Oh, that's right. My power is 50, not 30. But yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna go back. As long as I'm doing 4 streams a week, at least 2 of those streams are gonna be art. If I go down to 3, it might be 1 or 2 streams, depending on like how I'm feeling. I also need to figure out what I'm gonna be doing for art tomorrow. I'm thinking about either doing the YCH or it's like I want to try my hand at like some kind of like more, you know, saucy art, but like that does require some amount of like, you know, off stream doing. I don't know. Anatomy is hard. Like that's I think that's the biggest thing for me. Is like I have to do it off stream, and I have to learn anatomy to do it. Where I'm like, kill me now. I'm sure like a lot of this just kind of like exhaustion is the holiday setting. Holidays are always like a very busy and tiring time for me, so I guess I'm like actually nice fish. Oh hey, thank you for answering. 3 stars, not 100% what I'm going for, but it's definitely better than the 2 stars I've been getting. Wonder where I can find a void to fish in. That's what I'm saying. Welcome on in YFT. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Tokyo After School Summoner. Yeah, I looked at I was like, this sounds vaguely familiar, even though like I generally keep the music volume for Tokyo After School Summoners off. It did sound vaguely familiar, so I'm like, I checked it. Honestly, like Tokyo After School Summoners has pretty solid music. I was like the thing I kind of like I gacha games in general, like besides good character designs, which is kind of like a prerequisite of a functional gacha game, also usually have pretty solid music to back them up. Welcome on in, Rish. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. We are fishing. We are fishing. We are vibing. I probably need to at some point. I want to do like a metal detector scan of this game. Like, cause I know I need to get some stuff for like it's mostly cosmetics is what you can get from like the metal detector stuff. There's like an eye patch, or no, it's a monocle, watch, and something else. And finally on vacation for a week. Heck yeah. Honestly, that sounds so nice. I wish I could take a vacation. Oh, welcome on in. I believe that's Gadget, right? I have a small pile of pixels that was labeled as a snail. There we go. I was like, I thought I recognized the username. I set it to friends only, so if you are a friend, you can just like hop in. Because like we're just vibing. We're fish. We are fish. We are fish. Fish. You know what that means? Fish. That's like an ASDF bit, right? I hope that is me. I pre-know and stole my account. I'll assume that is you then. Also, I see you off in the distance. Looks at you. Looks at you through my eyes. Wait, is there a first person? There's a first person mode in this game? I'd never noticed. I'd never realized that. Well, today I learned. Ooh. Huge marlin. Smelly Knoll. Welcome on in, Bola. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. This is the Smelly Tanuki. The Smelly Tanuki. Just zoom in far enough, and then you become first person. But yeah, we're just vibing. Wow. Listen, you called the first stinky. Hello. But yeah, no, we're just vibing. Thursdays are like tend to just be like with Tuesdays and Fridays being art stares back at Starky, can't see due to rain. Oh, it's rain. Shoot, I should probably get over there if I want to get some rain fish. What was I had a thought and that was gone. I got interrupted and now it's gone. It's gone forever. Gone to the void. Brain. But you know, actually, I think I'm waiting because DA's internet went out, so like he has finished the null piece, the spotty morph, and I'm just waiting for it. I got a blow high on a solo session. Wait, is there actually like a blow high plushie? I hope so. I'm pretty sure they can't, like, for legal reasons, but I hope so. All right. Are you hot? You're just jumping around with the fish? Oh, it's a shark. Do I have any fish saved? Welcome on in, Suda. I'm holding it right now. Oh, that's adorable. I actually have a blowhigh as well as a Blavingod. I'm assuming it's pronounced Blavingod. Arcane Season 2 finale in 2 days. Yep. I definitely someone's been very excited, including a ton of Arcane music. I have not seen myself, so I am apathetic. Opulent, huge sunfish. Here it comes. That's a lot of experience for that bad boy. Is that a League of Legends emote? There's so many League of Legends emotes. Like, how much do you think Riot has to pay Twitch for those? I guess to be fair, like, I feel like Twitch and Riot would not exist. Like, Twitch and League of Legends wouldn't really exist without each other. It's like the I want to say, like, I don't want to say technically it's a symbiotic relationship, but I was thinking like a parasitic, like, codependency. I never knew I could use interrupt outside of Final Fantasy XIV. What do you mean by interrupt? You remind me of a very old Magic the Gathering world. Very old Magic the Gathering wording, where interrupt was like a weird mechanic that they basically... Like, interrupt was a weird thing they did. It's really funny looking at like some of the earliest Magic the Gathering stuff, because they had no fucking clue what they were doing. I guess I'm Starky's shiny dealer. Who knows, maybe in a couple years Twitch won't need League to exist. I'm be fair, Twitch is definitely like diversified now. Like we have all kinds. Like just chatting is like the most I think the most popular category nowadays. Actually, should I make the category just chatting? Because that's I know there's some people who are like, you know, don't actually use the web fishing category because like you'll get what's his face showing up just to be a dick. But you know. I wonder what is my favorite fish? I guess to be fair, my favorite fish is definitely some type of shark. I think honestly I like the blowhigh shark a lot. I'm assuming that's like a great white. What is the blowhigh shark based off of? Trans icon blowhigh shark. Modeled after a blue shark. Okay. I see someone here is the mod installed. Watches you dolphin leap across the water. I do also like lemon sharks, nurse sharks, whale sharks. Great whites are silly. Sharks are just good, man. I like mahi-mahi fish. They have square heads. I've never seen a mahi-mahi fish. Do need to dip out? I will need to dip out in a bit, but thanks for having me for now, Starky. For sure. Feel free to stop by whenever you want. Whenever you want to. Let's just sharks are cute sea puppies. But thank you for hanging out, you sweet bean. Have you seen the Japanese IKEA commercials? The shark is the spokesperson over there. That's amazing. To be fair, that makes sense because Japan is like a lot more welcoming to like animal anthros than we are over here in the States. Welcome on to People's Zoo. It's good to have you, sweet bean. I mean, swimming is good. Swimming is good. It's like probably like one of the best exercises in terms of like overall health. It uses basically every muscle, you know, like it's low impact, which means that you're not like messing up any of your joints by doing it. I got a hammerhead. Oh. No, what do you mean? This isn't even a 1-star. This is a 0-star. Welcome on Aether Wolf. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can you shout out for Aether Wolfham? A huge wolffish. I'm disappointed. I have the second highest tier of bait, and the game is just not giving me shit, man. See what I mean? Welcome on, Albedo. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Bluff the Jester shall pester. Yeah, no, we are vibing. A microscopic shrimp. Sure, why not? I think maybe get a better rod. I have the best rod already. I'm pretty sure. I wish there was a way for me to like look at this shop without having to physically go there. I'll think of the shout. No problem. I DM'd you a pic of the fish. Oh, that's right. I got distracted because I was looking up a mahi mahi. Oh, okay. I have seen mahi mahi. I love mahi mahi are such a dumb looking fish. I love them. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Like I don't actually have a favorite. I guess to be fair, the question is like, what is my favorite currently living fish? Because we all know what my favorite fish is. Sacabam baspis. Sacabam baspis is God's perfect creature. It's so fucking stupid. It looks so silly and dumb. It's got a silly name. We really nailed it on the Sacabam baspis. Welcome on Confused Quail. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Welcome on Nord Guy. Glad to have you too. Yo, Pink Blood? What's Pink Blood? Oh, is that the song that's currently playing? Yep, there it is. I'll be honest with you. K-pop is like definitely one of like the music. Listen, I have song requests on, so someone put K-pop in here. K-pop is like this weird black hole in my like knowledge of music. I like K-pop. I just like never actively seek it out. In general, like for me, K-pop is a lot more like I like more of the like all girls bands, I guess, in terms of because like I'm trying to think if I know any song from like a mixed or guys band. I have a hard time picking between mahi mahi and halibut. Oh, if we're talking about eating, what's my favorite fish for eating? That's a good question, actually. I think the answer has to be tuna. Tuna's expensive, and you know we're as a species we're doing not great things to tuna, but damn if tuna isn't delicious. Like a lovely like tuna's like I think the only fish where I'm like if you just stick a piece of rice, like you know, you take tuna, you just put it on top of a piece of rice, and like that's all you do to it. That's like in my mind like perfect sushi. It is just pure flavor, pure like salty fattiness, and I'm all for it. All right, I can't select squid because I don't have any squid. Okay, my boyfriend loves tuna. I should make him something with tuna someday. To be fair, it's like you have to get like the really like the sushi grade tuna. That's the stuff like because you know there's like canned tuna, which is fine, but it definitely does not remotely compare to like the fresh sushi grade stuff. Oh, I have a chest. What did I get? Silly guy title. Oh hell yeah! I'm 100% commit. I'm 100% a silly guy. That's yeah. When I still got sushi grade, the only problem with sushi grade is like it can be kind of like annoying to acquire, depending on where you live. I live in a landlocked ass garbage state, so it is very hard for me to find here. There we go. In terms of like fish I can get here reasonably well, I do end up eating a lot of salmon. Because salmon, I think of like all of the fish, tends to hold up the best. Like it's the most robust in terms of like flavor and structure. of like the fish I can get here. So like it ends up being a lot of what I eat. In terms of fish wise, which also means that it's a little bit on the pricier side. That's like the sad thing. It's like I love eating fish, but between between the fact that I can't really find the stuff truly fresh, I won't nerd splain Pink Blood and Theyu Tada Hikaru, but she's more than K-pop. I mean, honestly, go for it. The entire point of this stream was like hyperfixation, fishing, and chatting. So I'm always trying to learn more about like the stuff people are super into. I want to do more like fish cooking. I would just need to like because I've heard there's so many good fish out there. Oh come on, what is this? Look at that fucking. Why am I even... Microscopic lobster. Great. This is worth 3 experience. Do I have like a fishing rod equipped that makes all of the fish smaller? Teriyaki salmon is my go-to fish dish. I'd actually try my hand at like a teriyaki salmon. Higher chance of catching treasure and garbage. Efficiency lore. It had a lot of personality. I mean, like honestly, I love fish. You made it. Congrats. It took you eventually made it here. To be fair, my program or my 3D platforming prowess gives me gives me an advantage. Honestly, like okay, on the topic of 3D platformers, I think the only like battle royale game I've ever been good at is Fall Guys. I use the ears to aim. That is pretty handy actually. I think Fall Guys is the only battle royale I've ever been good at. I was actually extremely close multiple times to getting the infallible achievement, which is winning 5 games in a row. And every single time I'd fuck it up on the fourth win in a row, and I'm like, that achievement's such horseshit too, because it's just so massively high variance. In theory, you can cheese it by just like going to like one of the group games with like 3 other people who really know what they're doing, but I don't know, man. Seems like it's kind of missing the point. Are you sniffing me? You sniff? Fishing. I'm trying to think, like, what is it about fishing I actually don't like? I had a small themsh, tiny themsh. Like, because like I enjoy fishing in video games. When it comes to like fishing in real life, though, I find it so fucking miserable. Maybe it's because I'm impatient. Like that's probably the case. Also, just like the natural weather, like the you know, like the. I think you're the best. Welcome to Light Dragon. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. The like the sun and all the other being outside. That's the biggest problem with fishing, honestly. Let me know when you get to that Titanic. Thing with the save, although I guess there isn't really anything we can do to save. But yeah, honestly, if we could fish up the fucking Titanic, hey mods or devs of this game, a big themsh. Devs of this game, if you're listening, please give us the ability to fish up parts of the Ocean Gate submarine. What was the name of this music I heard right now? It's Blocktails UST Fine Remix. Oh hey, sword fight. Hold up. Sword fight time. You got it before me. Is it just a Logitech? It's just a Logitech controller. Oh. Please, Cuddles, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Logitech. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. If we keep feeding billionaires to the ocean, maybe the world will be a better place. You got combusted insides. I need the cursed dolphin finch. Wait, okay, because I think I might actually have the thing that you're looking for. I think it's one of the fish I see. Yes. Is it this one? This fish is weird as fuck. I'm not sure if this is an actual fish. I'm pretty sure there's no way this is an actual fish, surely. Utada Hikaru made a lot of emotionally important music for Kingdom Hearts and is also some anime. Pink Blood. She's good as fuck. Oh, that's awesome. The pizza cutter fish, are those real? I can't imagine it's real. It's an ancient shark? What the fuck was Evolution? Evolution was fucking, like, actually, they overcooked. Evolution burnt the whole meal. they needed to start from fresh. It is real. It is a real fish. Okay. Helicoprion. What in God's green earth? What? Oh, what the fuck is this? This fish is so weird. Oh shit. I'm fishing. But yeah, apparently they were a real prehistoric fish. It's super weird, right? It definitely, it looks like the kind of creature that definitely should not exist. Here, let me see if I can general use. This, apparently it's a real fish. Although, like, why? What evolutionary pressures lead to this? I'm genuinely unsure. Is it just like a really, like, is like that fish like very particular about eating shellfish or something? Apparently it's a real fish. I'll be real with you. That fish has no right to exist. It had no right to exist. It is an extinct fish. I think I can see why it went extinct. There's certain species they look at and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense that you went extinct. As much as I love my beloved Sakaban bass, I do think that fish probably might have deserved the extinction that it received for the way it looks like front facing. Front facing Sakaban bass are like actually the most horrifying creature on Earth. Sorry, fish, you're too ugly to continue. That's not a squid. That is a fucking kraken. Also, I don't know if I said hi, but welcome on in, Rorochan. Glad to have you, sweet bean. I like the theory that, like, krakens are like, because, like, you know, sea monsters have, like, always been on nautical maps, and, like, well, thank you for the hydrate, Nom. Welcome on in. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Can we show for Nom? Sorry, I was hydrating. It is a skill. So it is a skill that if they target as a red flashing bar for their attack, this was about the skill. Interrupt. It makes folks forget the skill they were about to do. Interesting. Oh, so it's almost like a form of stun locking. It's my favorite thing to just stun lock streamers. Where you just say something that's so out of pocket that you just basically stun them for like a couple of seconds. Pretty much. I mean, okay, where's the rhythm MMORPG where the tank has to parry the monster attacks to the beat, so that way he doesn't take damage, so the rest of his crew can rhythm game murder the monster. Welcome on Unlock. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Basically, what I'm saying is you can mix and match rhythm games with almost any other type of video game. I've actually like had in my brain and like ideas in
What does
place for like a
this button do?
rhythm-based fighting game.
Please, do not push the button. You have no idea of what it...
Oh. If Final Fantasy 14 introduces twerking, it has me. we got Kirby. It sounds like a Final Fantasy 14 boss. Yeah, I need to rework the button a little bit. As far as I'm aware, I don't necessarily know if you can do it like in-game as a default thing, but I definitely have seen videos of people Srothgars twerking. Rhythm-based fighting game sounds like so much fun. It also is like the two sweatiest genres of all time, and I want to watch them fight. I want to watch the rhythm gamers and the fighting game gamers. I want to watch them go to each other's throats. It's gonna be the worst. It's gonna have the worst, like the most insufferable user base of all time. Raids on Final Fantasy 14 would be my bard throwing it back and twerking. Every boss in every rhythm RPG. The disappearance of Hatsune Miku. It's just ora 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 ora. Then Hatsune Miku just flies off in the distance. Look at that! Oh my god, it's the world's tiniest Marlin. It's so small. Is that a microscopic Marlin? I prefer Hatsune Riku from Kingdom Hearts. You can also enjoy Space Channel 5. Space Channel 5 looks like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I don't own a Dreamcast. Or anything that the game is played on. It was Dreamcast and like PS2, right? Starky, you did play Hi-Fi Rush some time ago. To be fair, Hi-Fi Rush is like... Rhythm games are hard on stream. Hi-Fi Rush was like kind of the exception, and even then I still felt like I was like having to focus to really stay on the beat. On my onboarding schedule for Monday, just waiting on my actual equipment to show up. Want to see my large whale I caught? Go for it. I was using a swordfish, but it's just that. Space Channel 5 is now on it's on Steam? Interesting. Yeah, that's a big whale. That's a jump scare whale. I still want to see a massive whale. I'm not VTubing during Elden Ring. To be fair, Elden Ring isn't hard. It's just unfair. Your job just in time to spend all the extra money on MFF. Hell yeah. The only reason I beat Elden Ring was so I can complain about it. That's like the only reason. I was like, I got done, like I got sick of it right around the time that like I was in the land of the giants, and I was like, ugh, fine, I'm close to finishing. Let me go ahead and kill the major bosses and end the game. You also have Soundfall? I do have Soundfall. I'm not entirely clear on what that is, though. I'm really excited for MFF, though. I need to put out like a post to be like, hey, who all is going to MFF, so I can like make a list. Did you find it weird that the Elden Ring DLC is in the running for Game of the Year? No. Okay. This is actually an interesting topic that I should have talked about like earlier this week when I first saw it. I'm playing it for 3 days straight minimum. Oh my god. Velatro should win. It would be funny. Soundfall's multiplayer. It's a good game, but I only have it on console. Interesting. It does not surprise me that Elden Ring's DLC is on the list of games that can win Game of the Year. By the way, Starky, there's a video that talks about the Helicoprion as other prehistoric fishes you may have seen or shorts on YouTube before. Interesting. The choreographist in Itch have block thing. I might get on PC too if I can get more folk to play. I know Tigerfire has it, but you know. So okay, my thing with the Elden Ring DLC, I expect the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree to win Game of the Year. It's safe for work, no worry. Interesting. Dang, only got a huge size whale. So I think the fact that Shadow of the Erdtree is most likely going to win Game of the Year award is an indictment of is like the world's biggest indictment of the games industry. Because here's the thing, the Game Awards is always just a shit show. It is never actually genuinely represented like artistic improvements and like medium translation and like transition and, you know, unique uses of the video game medium. That's never been what the Game Awards is about. The Game Awards is a giant advertisement. It always has been that. Like, hence why, yes, if you're wondering, I am in fact still bitter that The Last of Us 2 won Game of the Year the same year Tunic came out. Like, there's no, in my mind, there's like, you have the game that literally traumatized the people who made it because of all the violence you make them see, versus the game that pays tribute to the entire history of gaming, as well as multiple different distinct genres in a blend that should not work but does, and pushes the concept of like gaming structure to its limits. Tunic should have won. It's like there's not really a doubt in my mind. But like this year, we don't even have like, you know, okay, Shadows, you know, name me 3 years, like 3 games that came out this year that aren't on the Game of the Year award list. Game of the Year goes to Death Stranding Game of the Year release. Tunic sadly just isn't part of the broad appeal for people. Yeah, but like, it's my frustration, I guess, with the structure of award ceremonies, is that they're never dictated by like genuine quality so much as they are by broad market appeal. I like Tunic, but my ADHD fights me hard while playing it. Is Metaphor on it? I believe Metaphor is on it. Like, if you look at this year in gaming, it's kind of a fucking disaster. Nothing good was released. What is this? This is Nikki's Sports Resort, Anaconda x Wii Sports Resort. That's a big whale. Because, like, okay. Well, the only other game I can think of that fucking came out this year was Concord, which for sure does not belong on the list of the year's best releases, because the only reason I know it is because it didn't even last a full fucking month. It died in 2 weeks. I feel like this year has some rigged. Like, okay. It genuinely feels like there's nothing to be excited about in terms of like the Game Awards, and it definitely reflects in what like games were chosen. Do I think Shadow of the Erdtree? Shadow of the Erdtree is a genuinely, like, I didn't play it, but like it is very clear. So did you hear that Chai is getting her Concord merch? Hell yeah! Not gonna lie, should remakes be considered? If you're considering DLC, I think remakes should also be on the table. In which case, what, like, Silent Hill... I think Silent Hill 2 got remade this year or something? I can't remember. But it's like, okay. This year has just been, like, kind of... Like, the year is always disappointing from, like, like, for the last decade or so, AAA games have been a consistent disappointment. I think Silent Hill 2, that's the one. I think Silent Hill 2 was on some nomination. Like, okay. Chief, I feel like the concept of a Game of the Year inherently relies on the idea that there is going to be good faith attempts to make new IPs, which is, at this point, a fucking anachronism. The idea of a new successful like brand IP that isn't associated with a specific like subset of game design elements is very limited. Gotta go, be back later if you're still streaming for sure. IP free. Welcome on Gigantic. Let that be, Sweet Bean. Like, okay. Name me for the enterprising person. Name me any AAA game at this point that does not play like Elden Ring or does not play like Overwatch. I don't think there is a single one out there that I can't compare to one of those two. Every AAA game is either Elden Ring or Overwatch. Astrobot? Is Astrobot AAA? I'll be honest with you, I saw that and I was like, what the fuck's Astrobot? it just came, I just completely, like, skipped over it. Astrobot is not AAA. Astrobot looks super cute. I think Baldur's Gate 3 was the last good one. I don't know if Larian is technically not... Larian is considered indie. Well, okay, they're not indie, but they aren't AAA. They're backed by big corporations, but they are themselves like a small corporation. And like... Ooh, big marlin. Huge marlin. Welcome on in, Giganta. But yeah, it's like, okay. Concord, that's Overwatch. Tears of the Kingdom, Elden Ring. Like, Lara Croft is now Elden Ring. Like, every single AAA game at this point is Elden Ring or Overwatch. So, of course, nothing fucking, like, there are no good games anymore to put on the Game of the Year award list, because no AAA games, no company is making a fucking, like, game other than Elden Ring and Overwatch. Because every company wants to make all of the money in the world. Every game I've played of Larry's has been classic. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, okay. Honestly, yeah, if you don't count Astrobot or Nintendo games, most AAA games are just copies of their games. So, and like, here's the thing. That's not a new thing. Woo buy title, not for me, but woo. Okay, like, it's not been a new thing. Video games have, for like the last decade at least, just been copying each other. That's like that's why this like fucking Elden Ring Overwatch 2 thing is metastasized, like to the degree that it has, because like they don't want to take risks in making a massive amount of money, even though they're running the risk of people getting bored of this structure of video game. And hey, would you look at that? People are getting fucking bored of the structure of video game. Who could have seen this coming? You know? So usually, like, it usually falls on, in my opinion, to the indie games to pick up the slack in terms of, like, actually making games that are worthwhile. Ooh, Golden Ray. Nice! Usually the slack falls on... That's why Baldur's Gate 3 popped off like it did. Yeah! Oh my god, you're level 30 already so fast. To be fair, I've been playing this a little bit more off-stream. Like Helldivers, right, Starky? Helldivers is Overwatch. on the list of if it on the binary scale of is it Elden Ring or is it Overwatch? Helldivers is Overwatch. Multiplayer co-op shooter would be boring as fuck if you had to play it alone, or does not have content that you can enjoy by playing it alone. Can I join, please? I think do I have you on? That's right. I think I remember if I have you on Steam, it is open to friends, so feel free to join in. I think I looked up your name on Steam, if memory serves, and I wasn't able to find it. Like there's a lot of Roros, so you'll have to probably like pass me your friend code in order for me to add you. But yeah, I think like part of why this, yep, I joined once. Okay, then you should be able to join again. I think part of why this year feels so underwhelming is just because there weren't many indie releases. I just had a horseshoe crab with 8 500 barriers. Oh my god. Like, because like, so for whatever reason, I guess this has just been a bad year in terms of indie releases. Because we had what, like another Crab's Treasure, Balatro, which, by the way, another Crab's Treasure, also Elden Ring. It is the rare indie game that is, I guess to be fair, indie games do tend towards the Elden Ring style of like exploration, fight a boss. They can't really get away with the Overwatch style because like that requires just like a frankly ungodly amount of money. So like that's, you know, like outside of Balatro, which notably does the other indie game thing of being a card-based roguelite, Welcome on the Magic Guy. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. It just, I keep getting the cute sharks. That is the best possible problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love shark sonas. They're so good. It might be a shark magnet. If only I were a shark magnet. Would you say we're running a little dry on indies right now? I don't. It's weird. Because to some degree, yes and no. There are indie games that, okay, for example, instead of 14 werewolves, having 14 were sharks, the dream. We got some like major content patches for a lot of indie games. Balatro released this year and got a bunch of content patches. Factorio got a content patch. Oxygen Not Included has had some like new content released this year. And like I'm tempted to like just pull up my Steam library and look through games. We got Hades 2. Like Hades 2 released in early access this year. Indie games are thriving and filling the new for there are plenty of indie games out there that do fill like the cracks where AAA games are failing and sinking into the ocean. I think the big thing is just got Webfishing. Heck yeah. I think the big issue with indie games, there's not a lack of indie games. The problem is you have to sort through the bullshit that is indie games. Because, like, also, mind you, was this the year, was it this year or last year that, what was it called? Lethal Company came out. AAA games failed in wanting to make all games $70. I think AAA games failed in wanting to make every game appeal to every single person. I think that in my opinion is where AAA games have failed. Instead of making a like single experience, what one are you gonna do? Good on you, Sweet Bean. Instead of making a single experience that appeals to a very specific group of people, they want to make a experience that appeals to every single person. But in doing so, it should be in the game now. Yep, you just joined. Like they just made a game that everyone wants to play like 10% of. I mean, I'm okay, just tired for sure. Go take care of yourself. Get some rest, you Sweet Bean. Like, okay. I liked Elden Rings. I liked elements of Elden Ring. I liked the structure of some of the dungeons. I didn't like the open world. I didn't like some of the bosses because they were blatantly bullshit. How much of Elden Ring would I like if they cut out the stuff that like exclusively exists to appeal to people who aren't me? I would say that like I liked about 25% of Elden Ring. But that's fine because like Elden Ring isn't really targeted at me, and I recognize that. But like every single AAA game is trying to be that. Every single AAA game is trying to be like a fucking like, oh, here's the like time management simulator element. Here's the Elden Ring part. Here's the rhythm game section. Like, at some point, it goes from being, oh, hey, this game is great and also has this like one side mode I really, really like, to this game has one thing I really enjoy and then 10,000 piles of bullshit between me and it. I don't think I'll play Elden Ring. Elden Ring is fine. It's okay. Welcome on, Everest. Gotta be a Sweet Bean. Only Dragon Ball Sparking Zero to me what games should do. Like, okay, so imagine, like, take your favorite video game. How did I fail that jump? And take your favorite video game. Like, whatever it is right now. Like, okay, I'll take, for example, my favorite video game, Hollow Knight. Also, Z and I are gonna play Magic tomorrow. Heck yeah. I love that seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring. The fact that we have to mod video games to make certain elements functional is like an entirely different conversation that I will also probably reach at some point this stream. But like, okay, I love Hollow Knight. Genuinely, in my opinion, it pushes the medium of video games, specifically like 2D Metroidvanias, to its absolute limit and does a lot of stuff like with it in a way that both advances its story and its gameplay while paying homage to the rest of the genre. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is my favorite this week. So like, Hollow Knight, great. Imagine if Hollow Knight was a fucking side section. Like, imagine you cut Hollow Knight into just, like, the pathways. How's this even possible? You have to dive. So imagine if you cut down Hollow Knight to be just the Forbidden Crossroads, and then stapled 5 other games to it. Okay, cool. None of those games are entertaining, and you've ruined a game that I love. Dive and aim? Exactly. Also, you probably need to aim more towards the right side of the rock. It's like, cool. You know, I still like the beginning of Hollow Knight, but now I have to get through a bunch of bullshit that I don't like to enjoy it. Why would I do that when I could just play a more focused experience? It's this like appeal to like a broad like mass. It's mass market appeal that makes the game playable for no one. And like that, in my opinion, like that's, you know, that's been like the prevailing issue, because it's. I mean, honestly, all AAA games are garbage because of money, but I feel like that's where it. Fergie, do you want a fatty tuna? I would love a fatty tuna roll right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like in my mind, that's like I think the issue where corporate greed has had the biggest negative impact on video game structure. Because like it genuinely does feel like games just aren't made for anyone anymore. And so I have to go to indie games to be like, okay, here's a really focused experience on what you want. And then of course, you know, Zelda on Switch is like that. Like they took away the dungeons, so I want to play it less. Exactly. No. Okay, like Zelda was a fucking genre in its own right, and then it became Elden Ring. I loved Breath of the Wild, but it is Elden Ring. It is Elden Ring if it were Zelda. Like it's a little bit like bizarre that you've sacrificed structural elements of the video games that we love to appeal to a genre, like to appeal to a group of people who already have a video game that they like. Turkey's on his soapbox. Yes. Like I'm not. This isn't fucking like, you know. Yeah, my boyfriend said the same thing, and I have to agree. Seriously, the eldification. Because it's like, okay, cool. You want to make your game more like another game. How are you going, like, if you're copying another video game, you have to do something to set yourself apart or to one-up the original. And no game company does that. Because that requires putting in a lot of money. Or, like, developing new mechanics, having new ideas, taking risks. And of course, as we all know, capitalism hates risks. The one problem with being able to swim takes longer to retry that. I'm hurting for PvE, ARPG, combo, tactical teamwork game, but that's so rare right now, aka fighting games. Okay. The funny thing is, like, there are good fighting games out there. Like, to be fair, most of the good fighting games came out like a decade ago at this point. Like, I love the physics, but you play once and you kind of, yeah, exactly. Like it ends up like games nowadays are like they're miles wide but like inches deep, as opposed to like having a set of mechanics you can really dig your teeth into. Which for me, someone who really loves a deep, like, I love my mechanics deep, profound, and complicated. It basically, I'm in hell. In terms of like, in regards to the current like video game, you know, structure. I've told by a Coatl to tell you that the style of Breath of the Wild was harken back to the original Legend of Zelda free roam style, free roam play style. Oh, for sure. No, but like also, you know, that is a very reasonable way to structure a game and to harken back to the game's, you know, roots. But also, you can't really ignore the, you know, decades of innovation that have been made since then. And yeah, it's going to get compared to Elden Ring and Dark Souls, because that's what everyone has been playing that like has taken your idea and ran further with it. Nintendo was late to its own party. I get tired of the game and rushed to the end without exploring 2 major areas. Like I think that's like why I like. It's why I'm like as time has gone on, I've enjoyed fighting games more and more. Because like fighting games, in order to like be good, I think require a specific amount of like structural complexity. Like I've been enjoying Skullgirls. I've been enjoying Rise of Aether 2. I love Factorio, because like there's like a structural set of rules that like is complicated and you can really dig into, that isn't really replicated in other areas. Or like, you know, Skullgirls is amazing. I love it. I only play against bots because I know I'm bad. I need to get it. I played it at my friend's house. It's a lot of fun. It is also like a decade old, so it is filled to the brim with sweats right now. Valentine main. To be fair, I have like certain characters. Like I never understood the concept of like maining a character until I actually like played a traditional fighting game where I'm like, oh, these characters play entirely different. If I tried the same combo route that would work for one character, I would literally die. It's really funny that you and I have similar but starkly different views on gaming right now. I like game for Fortails. Squiggly main. Ew, Stance Dancer. But like it's one of those things where it's like I recognize that you know, there has to be a variety of games. I just wish that instead of making games that are like, I don't know, I feel like with the resources AAA game industry have, they could afford to back some like more focused projects. And like I think that's like, it's mostly just like out of disappointment. It's like I'm not mad, I am just disappointed. So it's, you know, but like, I think like it's just it's an unfortunate reality that like, what would happen if the industry wasn't a disaster right now with acquisitions and layoffs? See Concord? Yeah, I sincerely, it's like, okay, we are currently in the stage where everything is getting worse. I got a whale. Congrats. The experience of having a long-standing main in a series only for them to change it so much that it doesn't click anymore is so disheartening. Oh my god, I can't imagine. But like I think stories like Concord are going to become more and more common. You know, because it's a case of like, there, you know, the people who have passion for video games have been pushed out. They've been basically either ignored, lied to, or like so burnt out from crunch periods that like they just left. And a lot of them are going into indie game creation. You want something? You want something big? Do you have a very big fish? But like a lot of them are going into game creation. But like the problem is you have to balance. Yeah, it's gonna be harder to find indie games. Like, you know, what the fuck? What is that? What is that? The rain god? What? What fish species is even that? Is that the Titanic? Is that the Grim Reaper? But like, you know, all hail Megafish. That shit ate the Bible guy. It's just like, I don't know. Everything is getting bad. Everything is getting worse because you know, they can't make more money from the population, so they have to cut corners. I'm gonna feed you all the Delulu fam once my other song plays. So like, I think Concord is like actually going to be the rule of new AAA games instead of the exception. It just got a random fish in the toilet. You got that fish from a toilet? So like, I do suspect we're gonna see a lot more Concord style things. Is this from Windblown? I'm assuming the music. Yes, you can fish from the toilet. I knew you could fish from the toilet. I didn't know you could get a fish that big from a toilet. What the fuck? How does it even fit through the pipes? Are those pipes built for... Why are the pipes built to handle a fish that big? I have concerns and questions, and I don't want the answers. Don't tell me the answers. But yeah, no. Also, because it was mentioned earlier, I don't like how video games nowadays either like toilet is considered freshwater, so it uses all of the pool furry. Oh shit me! Hold up, I got a lock-in mode. Ooh, a radiant small whale. Who remembers Foam Stars, the Overwatch Splatoon fusion from Sony? Ah, that did exist. Pop Mo watched the fucking trailer for that on his stream, and no one gave a shit. It looks cool, mostly. Listen. It's cool, but also it's a game that already exists. It's like, it's as much as Papa wants a new MMO, as long as the servers for World of Warcraft work, we will never get another proper MMO. Like, there will never be another big MMO that takes off, as long as there are servers that run World of Warcraft. Because people aren't going to want to, like, they're not going to start a new MMO. They're just going to keep playing World of Warcraft. You can't make a thing that is not World of Warcraft that's going to draw people from World of Warcraft. So you have to make an MMO that appeals to a new group, or, like, just die. You know? There's a reason that the meme, like, right now, and part of why I say Overwatch is because it's the 5v5 hero shooter. It's like, okay, cool, we got another one. Which is why I'm not necessarily, like... I have had very serious recent frustrations with Valve. I have not played any, like... What's the one that the 5v5 hero shooter they've made? Overlock or something? Like, I expect that will probably do well because it's Valve, and they make games that are fun, although, like, sometimes the games are, like, way too heavy for people to actually, like, put the overclock, that's it. It's like, I expect that it will probably do pretty well because, like, they make games that are fun, even if those games sometimes end up being too mentally straining to, like, have sustainable player growth. So, like, okay, cool, you know? It'll probably do fine, but also that's yet another 5v5 hero shooter on the games market, making it harder for every AAA game company, that is like all of them, that are making 5v5 hero shooters. But yeah, the thing I was going to complain about, which is this conversation makes me want to play BG3. I think BG3 is such a bizarre time for BG3 to come out. Although, like, at this point, I think the structure you need to do is you need to pick some studios that you like and trust, and then follow those studios religiously. Like, welcome on into Werebear. Glad to have you, Sweet Pea. Can we show for Were Barista? Can you get off the rocks so I don't spend all... Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can fish wherever. There's a lake to fish in if you're so inclined. What was I thinking about? Brain. I had a thought and it was gone. Why does this keep happening to me? Wah. I mean, everyone's fishing in the toilet. You can go for toilet fishing. I found a mod that makes a roguelike mode in BG3 and is a lot of fun if you want to go through combat. That's right. Okay, now I remember. How are you? I'm doing all right. We're hanging out. We're playing some. So we're playing some fish. We're fishing. We're chatting about video games. I'm complaining about AAA games, as is, you know. Listen, there's a reason the bingo card is. There's a reason. Hey, you managed to make it. There's a reason. One of my memes is that the Starky bingo card has to have, like, complaints about capitalism on it. Because that happens every stream. They want the Colossus Finch. But yeah. Opulent oyster. How do I sit down? I believe C pulls up the menu. Or there's like... Yeah, Hucky C. But yeah, what was I thinking? So like at this point, I feel like if you want consistently good games, you have to pick studios that have a history of putting out good games and then follow them religiously. Pro tip: you can use another toilet to expand ahead of the toilet fishing. Radiant Seahorse. But yeah, I feel like because like okay, Larian Studios consistently makes good games. Supergiant Game, consistently good games. Klein Studios, they make pretty consistently good games. You know, you have to pick these studios that have a history of putting out good stuff and then follow them. Devolver Digital can be a little hit or miss, although they're more of a publisher than a game studio. So like, I suppose that makes sense. That like, you know, there's not necessarily there's maybe a little bit more inconsistency. And then of course, I think at this point the biggest thing if you want to find consistently good games is you have to follow word of mouth. You know that I see them the top option. Like I remember the day that fucking Cuphead launched. For me, Cuphead came out of fucking nowhere. But I was just browsing Twitch one day and I saw oh hey, what's this new category that's like in the top, you know, whatever. Cuphead. And then I watched some people play it. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. But like, it's, you know, the game basically had no advertisement, but it got around through word of mouth and by being really unique and really good at being what it is. So, you know, it's annoying for sure that like the stuff that's big and gets all the attention is going to be trash, is going to be consistently worse nowadays. But like, there are still good games out there. There's also, unfortunately, because it is indie games and the barrier to entry is so low, a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage in the indie sphere. Which, like, you know, you're gonna have to sift through. Like, between asset flips and the shit that just, like, does not work. But isn't there, like, a fucking, like, horror game based around, like, isn't it just Granny? Where it's just like a really shitty granny model that chases you around in traditional like you can't fight, just run style horror, whatever. It's like games like that where it's like, okay, this is for no one. This is garbage. Good to know that I should never play it. And like you have to just kind of take those, you know, you have to take the risks sometimes. Largely, though, I'm just like, I have a couple of games that I'm waiting for. I wonder if some titles get some perks, like I get more sharks for the shark bait title. Maybe? Apparently there is a wiki for this game, so like maybe that's something something to look up. Oh, welcome on, Ambrose. Toilet shark? Toilet shark! But yeah, it's... I think like part of why this year is like so underwhelming is just because of the fact that like this is like the first year where there hasn't been like a major AAA thing for people to be excited about, and I don't suspect that this will be the last. Bull shark bullshit from the toilet. But yeah. So like there are certain games I say I'm excited, but like I am also notably tempering my excitement because like, you know, having seen what happened with a lot of like hype cycles, my inventory is gonna fill with this rate with sharks. I'm pretty sure it's an infinite inventory, right? But yeah, no, like. It's just annoying, I guess. The only game I'm looking for is Monster Hunter Wilds. I hope Monster Hunter... Hey, Ilianos and Feeble's Shoes. I hope Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be good. It's the only thing I'm looking forward to next year. I suspect... So, like, okay, Monster Hunter is, like, one of those because like if I might be wrong about this, Monster Hunter is like the same development studio every time, right? So like it's like in the same way where like Supergiant Game makes a bunch of isometric hack and slashes. Like, you know, if if the Monster Hunter team is really good about making consistently high quality games, then then like I expect that you can probably predict that the next one's gonna be good too. Although like it does mean that like it's like almost the opposite problem I have with like World of Warcraft. Where like I don't want to play World of Warcraft because the game has been going on for so long that like it would actually be impossible. Like I would lose my mind trying to catch up on everything that there is to see. Whereas I feel like with Monster Hunter, I feel like there's a new game released every year. So I'm like I don't want to like really get into like a Monster Hunter game only to be like, oh, I have to get like another. I have to get it again and again and again and again. I'm taking 5 days off work for a while. If it isn't good, I'll cry. I have very simple taste, and the beta helped me to make an informed decision where they fixed a lot of the problems with the world. That's good. Catch a chancing bonus loot. I think I'm just gonna save it for the Nautilus at this point. I'm trapped on the rock unless I go back to spawn. How did that happen? Are you stuck on the rock? Oh. You somehow hit the respawn point there, huh? Hi, Ambrose. I'm not even in the fucking toilet. Might be fishing buddies on the rock. Yeah, you're stuck on the Titanic. I will go down with this ship. Axolotl. Oh, is this how you have to solve the axolotl crisis? We just have to go fishing in a toilet? Oh no, step bro, I'm stuck. Oh my god. If you're stuck in a toilet, I'm not saving you. Starky, go stand by the rock in front of you. What do you mean? What about a dryer? If you're stuck in a dryer, I'm turning the dryer on. I'm setting it to maximum heat, maximum tumble. I want to make a human martini. Whee! Why is there a 4-star fish in this toilet? Radiant large bluegill. I actually discovered that you can wag your tail if you type /wag in chat. Why isn't there a 4-star fish in the toilet? That's a good question. So cute. I was like, wow, I did not expect that they would actually add that functionality, but no, you can just wag your tail. Is this Cool Friends? I won't lie, this map sucked in Just Shapes and Beats. I want to test something. Why am I getting like all of the good fish from the toilet? Hello? Why is the toilet the bearer of all good fish? Is this what I've been missing? This is the power of the toilet fish. Because that's where the waste is found. Oh, this is notably not Cool Friends. I was thinking of Yeah, okay, this is the Vindicate Me, which is also notably in Just Shapes and Beats. A lot of what I know about EDM does come from Just Shapes and Beats. Maybe you got the toilet blessing. I have the blessing of the blessing of the sewage system. Blessed be unto he who fishes in the shitter. So true, Oomphy. Oh, there we go. See, there we go. Sylvia Hound, cool friends. A bop of a song. Although the map makes me want to die. I think, to be fair, I got pretty good at Just Shapes and Beats because I was one of the few people who decided to actually stick around and grind out the fucking achievement that requires you to play like free play mode like 200 times. So I did get pretty consistently good at Just Shapes and Beats, although I was never able to consistently pass. What's the fucking one? It's the hardest map in the entire game. Blessed of thy Corvid of thine shitter. I just realized I wasn't fishing that entire time. The Mortal Kombat. You have been honestly destroyed. The funny thing is like, destroyed isn't even like the heart. I don't know that the destroyed makes the top. It's probably in the top 3, but I think it's close. There are certain other patterns in like that game that are just fucked. Welcome on to Resimari. Good night, sweet bean. And are you giving smooches? This looks at you. But yeah, no, like Mortal Kombat is like actually unreactable. How do you change your character? Sorry, you just got smooched. I have been smooched. So you have to hit tab, and then one of the like things. Let me show you. When you hit tab, and then you go over here to customize. Like I now have the Eagle Scout title to show people that I'm level 30. I have serious eyes. Oh, I forgot. I have the worst eyes in the entire game. They're called Starlight, and they scare the shit out of me. Good to see you again, buddy. I keep seeing this game, but I know nothing about it other than it looks a bit based on Animal Crossing. Imagine Animal Crossing were like multiplayer in a way that wasn't like actually terrible, and it was also exclusively fishing. Opulent salmon. Why is there a bush? I just noticed the bush. Sorry, you put those cursed anime. I put them away. I took my eyes out and I replaced them with my normal sleepy eyes. Oh hey, there's a Helicoprion. That fish still. I still like. Why? Why God? God's the only person who can answer me about why that fish happened the way that it did. It would be cool to have the freedom of the camera in Animal Crossing over the rolling log effect it currently has. I mean, honestly, it would... Because I'm trying to think about, like, Power of Pine Sol. It's been forever since I played Animal Crossing. I definitely played a ton of it when it came out because, like, it was the pandemic and it was, like, the only form of social interaction. Honestly, I don't necessarily know that Animal Crossing New Horizons could have come out in a better time. There was a meme for a bit that like the pandemic was caused by Nintendo just so Animal Crossing New Horizons would sell well. Because you're stuck inside, so you might as well be stuck inside with your animal friends. Small. That's a big fish. What is that fish? Oh, you like my shirt? What is? Let me see if you can. Oh, codename. Welcome on in, Raiders. Good to have you. Oh, shoot. Hold up. I'm fish. Welcome on in, Raiders. Go. For those who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph. Big Chaos Pro Internet. Price your library Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games. However, I will occasionally play games back with your corporations. Every Tuesday, Friday we do art. What are we up to? Let's see if we can get a shout out for you. That's a big ray. Oh my god. We're fishing. We're also like creeping over that big fish. He's just walking slowly towards us and menacingly. What are we up to? You're playing Amber Isle. I kind of want to play those games. Amber Isle and, what's the other one that's in that same vein? It's Amber Isle, except instead of dinosaurs, it's just like every animal. I can't remember. But welcome on though. How's Amber Isle? I've been playing the series since 2013, so it's nice seeing something Animal Crossing related also. Who wouldn't brag about Smallfish? Critter Cove, that's the one. I'm like, oh, turtle, portal. Like this gator. Oh my god, it's a very tiny gator. I love the tiny gator. I need to catch another gator so I can keep it. I just unlocked the last 2 areas. Heck yeah. I kind of want to do like one of those like simulator style like cozy build-up games. And honestly, when web fishing kind of like overstays its welcome, like I might not do web fishing next week. We'll see. But like I kind of want to do like a cozy game, or either that or like something like kind of more on the silly side. So like I was considering Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie. So cute. How to smooch? Oh my god, it's an axolotl. But yeah, no, like I might give those games a try. Decided to end early because tomorrow's gonna be tomorrow I'm gonna go to an event, and I'm gonna need to head sleep early for sure. Thank you for bringing everyone over, you sweet bean. Go take care of yourself, and hopefully have a wonderful day tomorrow. So cute. Still trying to find a big exo. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Oh my god. Avatar is such a... but yeah, Ember Isle is a great and cozy game. It's still early to go to sleep. Oh, that's fair. I honestly... because I have now made a dino version of Starky, I would even be able to translate him in that game. Wait, is that a golden fishing rod? Bro, how much of this game have you played? I just noticed the golden fishing rod. I mean to alarm you, but I think this guy is the avatar. The toilet is our web fishing sector tunnel. Secret toilet. There are a lot of options of feathery dinos. Ooh, okay, so it actually like, you know, has like, it's funny that like it is funny that like took so long for us to be like, oh wait, dinosaurs probably had feathers, considering nowadays birds are basically just like modern day dinos. Anyone who's ever owned a chicken knows. It is really funny because I'm pretty sure the guy has what? What? Okay, what instrument is the guy holding? Because it's definitely a banjo that he's playing. Oh no. I mean, even Red has feathers. It's just like silly that like it took them to be like, oh wait, yeah, we should probably give them feathers, right? To be fair, like there's like that image of like what modern day chickens would look like if they were drawn with a similar proportion of body fat to dinosaurs, and it just looks fucking unholy. Oh no, she's crazy and needs to go down. So yeah, like I'm all about plumping up the dinos. Give the dinos feathers. Give them adipose. Turn the T-Rex into a Borb. I love those images where like they just take like what if T-Rex but Borb? They just add a bunch of feathers. Let's see if I can find a T-Rex. Oh shit, me! I got distracted. I didn't catch the fish. I wanted to find T-Rex Borb. Or are we all fishing in a toilet? What have our lives become? You know, good questions. I feel like this is the logical endpoint of the fishing experience. All of our... This is peak. It's all downhill from here. Friendship. Holds your hand cutely while we shit. It is the new meta. That's a big salmon. Honestly, though, like, if anyone could actually find... So does anyone here know what the deal is with the, like, holes in reality that take you to the void? 'Cause I see someone here has, like, the flag that goes to the private island. And I do know that, you can use that to clip into the void. Sturgeon. Oh, I find those all the time. It's not about the toilets, but the friends we made along the way and the fish. There should be a very small chance to get some toilet paper. Oh, you meant in-game. What, finding the holes? I'm here lurking as you be gay and play with rods. Welcome to Arden. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Are you saying you find holes all the time? Because honestly, Sam. I say affectionately. I say affectionately to all of the holes out there. Is there a unique fish you can only get in the void? Yeah, that's the one I'm going for. It's the glitch fish, right? As a professional hole. Oh, see that's where the two of us not the same. You are the hole. I merely observe the hole. I found it was my first catch there. Oh my god. Listen, you're the one who called yourself the professional hole. I'll admit I'm impressed by the dedication to become a hole professionally. It's an aquarium right now. I want to get a big old gator. I want to get a glitch fish. Professional void. Professional void does carry with it very different energy than professional hole. What is... A, why is this so loud? B, what is this? Hit 'em up style oopsie x tearing bull. Oh man, I love the Saul Goodman reference. Alright, time to go get the best bait in the game. With a large salmon. Oh yes, my favorite fish, the salmon. What is this? What is this music? Catch sturgeon. Green overalls cosmetic. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Oh, wait. I see you. Oh, hey. So, if you guys want to come fish in the void, that's where I'll be. No clue. Starky, I go small toad. Congrats on your small toad. Hi. Because I'm pretty sure if I just do this... The image with the reference is going to be posted in Discord. Do you actually... Well, shit. Alright, return to spawn. I got too close. These songs do not match up at all. How? Oh, I see. Careful. Yeah, you fell into the void. You know what? Fuck, we'll go void fishing. Where's the images channel? Actually, question. Can you get here? Because, like, you can't drown, Suda. Can you even get to the void like us? Or are you stuck fishing just outside the spawn shed? Sorry, I was swimming. I'm on the ledge now? Okay. There we go. We gotta go void fishing. As is tradition. Just like the pioneers of old. They too no clipped out of the map so they could go void fishing. Alright. Now to equip the Nautiluses. Pristine quality bait catches all tiers of fish, low chance of finding alpha fish. Not sure if this counts as void or not. I feel like it should. I'd be surprised if it didn't count as void. Wait, okay, but it's giving you a sunfish. Is the void freshwater or saltwater? I need to warp to another map. Okay, so this doesn't count as the void. Void is salt? Okay, then this should be fine. Because this is also... Need dialogue a light breeze. Okay, I think this doesn't count as void then. Because I'm pretty sure that the dialogue for a light breeze is only... Yeah, it's only when you actually walk into the void. Which I guess is a downside to being unable to drown, is you can't get to the void. How do you get there? So if you go into the shop, you'll notice out of bounds there's a flag. If you go to that flag, teleport to the island, and then teleport back, you'll be out of bounds, and then you just walk into an area to drown. And you'll be in the void. Oh, by the way, I see Gigantus going with the gorilla fishing tactics. They'll never see it coming. It's just like my favorite video game, Persona 5, where you never see the come man. And see, this is kind of what I love about this game. You just go to the void and you're like, well, time to set up shop. I'll keep open a shop for buying lure. Excellent. If you fish in a toilet here, does it count as void fish, or does it... Oh, shimmy. A radiant massive carp. This game can be very strange. In a really short time, though. Sniffa, welcome on in, Pedumtish. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. This game is perfect. I know what you're talking about. To be fair, I do love the fact that they turned, like, an out-of-bounds secret into, like, a full-on, like, feature. Was this always here? Like, or did like, someone figure out an out-of-bounds and then, like, they're like, oh, hey, let's just turn it into something silly. When did the bush start talking? When Draganta merged with it. Decreed the bush Durg dog. A glitch turned feature? Okay. I mean, to be fair, that's like, honestly, that's like... Okay, no, I promise I'm not going to spend the entire stream complaining about AAA games. But also, Nintendo, I beg of you, be back disabling the swim for voiding, for sure. Nintendo, I beg of you, stop. Some glitches are fine. You don't have to patch every glitch. Some of them make the game more fun, I promise. That's like that. If I could like, if there's like one minor thing I could fix about Nintendo, it would be to like, what the fuck is this? What? Jelly House last Riz-Day night. Thank God it's Riz-Day. Bad indie... AAA bad indie game good. Oh shit me, it's an alpha fish! Skip? Is this a skip? It's a skip. Alpha huge carp. I regret hearing. It's okay. It can't hurt you anymore. I'm sorry, People Zeus. Chat could not accept the Riz Day. To be honest with you, neither could I. Yeah, I've caught every version of the carp. Pog you. Like all the funny glitches in Scarlet and Violet. Here's the thing. Certain glitches, like the frame rate in Scarlet and Violet being actually awful, probably needed to get fixed. Certain glitches, though, in Scarlet and Violet, I think could have stayed. Like the one where your ride just like glitches and does the horrifying like Cronenberg-esque transformations. That could have stayed because that was really fucking funny. Oh my god! Hey, it's the glitchfish. 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 I want a glitchfish. Yeesh. Non-game breaking. Yeah, exactly. Non-game breaking glitches are fine, and any glitch that like actually makes the game like worse to look at in a way that isn't entertaining. So like, you know, the fishing no. That's a good nickname for it, actually. That's part of why I was like, because the what was it? The frame rate was actually so bad to be a legitimate problem. Glitch in single player, yeah. I got a Vox. Okay, glitches in single player games are fine up to a degree. If they meaningfully impact the main way of playing the game, then you should probably fix them. If they are you know, very particular to the point where like, because you're never gonna solve every glitch. Like that's literally basically impossible. So like you're not gonna do that. But like, you know, getting the vast majority of the ones that just like meaningfully impact the normal ways people would play the game, I think does a good job. Or if the normal way the game would be played is like actually made more fun by the addition of a glitch. Like I think bee hopping is technically like an abuse of the physics engine in like Half-Life. So welcome on, Shadrach. Good to have you, Sweet Beans, Starky Cute Bird. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Like I think a bee hopping, if memory serves, is actually a glitch in the original source like engine. That they just kept because hey, it turns out doing something really dumb that like makes you go fast a lot of fun. Oh, you got a glitch fish? Starky Cute Little Borb. How dare? As another glitch fish. When will I get my glitch fish? Father said it's my time with the glitch fish. Good to see you. I've been so busy. I completely get that. Trust me. These last couple weeks have been super duper busy for me. I'm, you know. Thank you for showing us Shadow, by the way. Everyone go follow Sweet Dirkbean. What was I talking about? No, too bad. Get shout out. Oh shit, Alpha. Every time the fucking 5 stars appear, I'm like, my fucking neurons activate. Alpha large walleye. What's up, Crisp?
Father says it's your time with the tortilla.
Wait, father? No, I'm the one you call father, which implies that if you're not talking about me, you're talking about another father. But also, it's tortilla, I'm taking your cheese. That's to hold a grudge on Infinity gliding in Enshrouded. Enshrouded, that doesn't ring a bell. You must earn the fimsh glimpse. Become Bush. But you know, it's... Because, like, here... As long as the game isn't balanced around the glitch, I guess, is like... You know, if... Like, if the glitch is just like... Yes, Crisp's dragon boyfriend is the other father. Oh my god. But yeah, how are you holding up, you sweet bean? I mean, aside from the whole being busy. I mean, hopefully it gets easier. Lord knows that, like... You know, life's busy for me, and also I need to probably do a lot more planning and saving, because, you know... Uncertainty. I'm in uncertainty where the future will bring us. So having resources that I, you know, can use in emergency scenarios does seem important and useful. The daddy. Yeah, that's daddy, not father. Remember, kids, every time you call your partner daddy, Freud's ghost gets a little bit stronger. Me, it's been not the best to be honest. I'm hanging in there, but goddamn life's trying to push me off the cliff sometimes. Yeah, I mean, all you can really do is your best, and if you just keep sticking to it, you know, that's honestly all there is to be done about it. Daddy, thank you, Daddy. Y'all stop. Freud's ghost is getting too strong. I'm praying for a miracle right now, but I'm hanging out and having as good a time as I can in between. That's all you can really do. Daddy Starky, please. Father Starky. What's wrong, Daddy? All right, bye. I'm done. No, I can't take this shit no more. Daddy Morph. Papa. Can't handle kitten. I'll be honest with you. I would rather be called Daddy than kitten. If you call me kitten, I'm actually uninstalling you. I'm uninstalling Discord on your PC. I'm keeping Discord. You're not allowed to have it anymore. Can't handle child support. Not child support. The heavy showing up with child support. Daddy chill. Daddy chill. I think I'm uninstalling you as my new favorite threat. Thanks for that. My most recent favorite threat I've come up with is you know what? Fuck you. I'm going back in time to unfuck your dad. That's my favorite threat. You know what? Fuck you. Unfucks your dad. Harder, Daddy. Oh my god. None of you are seeing the gates of heaven. I'm fucking an entire bloodline right now. It's warmer down there. I mean, fair enough. What is this? This is Webfishing. Oh, or the song. This is Bling Bang Bang Born. This is Marshall Season 2 opening. They put all the furries in hell, we own hell thusly. But heaven is with you, Daddy Morph. Oh my god. I never expected this in the first place. If I join Dragon the Bush, just ignore the hearts. Going back in time, making your father gay. You know, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Hell is now the furry polycule orgy. Sure, why not? And hell have Goat Daddy, that big plus. Doing the best. Oh, hey! I got a small creature. Nice catch, nice catch, nice catch, nice catch, nice catch. How long can the nice catch? Okay, it stops at some point. I remember a lady in Call of Duty was being harassed by a guy. She said, I'm gonna fuck your dad and give him a child he will actually love. I mean, I would probably kill cute crows, hell or not. Listen, I have 2 arms. Therefore, at least 2 men. that's what I'm saying. Why am I wet? There are many places. I represent many places that men can sleep on. Therefore, I can have many partners. Me want men too, buddy. I feel that's so bad. To be fair, I'm also like, you know, I'm content just being by myself, more than anything. Because like, hey, like there's a lot of really great people I'm talking to. Like I am by no means lonely, and like if as like, you know, I get to know someone more and more, there is that deeper, profound bond. Hell yeah. I represent an open men market ideology. I won't lie, the fucking sound effect for placing a temporary bait station actually activates my neurons. It's so bad. Because it's straight up, because like it reminds me so much of like a specific sound effect in Call of Duty. Eesh. Tactical fish inbound. You have a mouth, pits, 2 ears, and 8 spaces between your fingers. Various make it work. Tactical fish deployed. For sure, being like open with people always is really nice. Exactly. Here's the thing. Currently, I have 2 arms, 2 thighs, and a belly. That's at least 5 men. that is sufficient space for 5 men. So that's currently where the cap of my polycule interest is. I call the belly. I mean what? Radiant tiny drum. Mostly I'm just like, snuggles are good. It doesn't matter the number of people involved. Snuggles are good. Consensual snuggles, depending on your size, multiple men could take up residence on you. I could probably fit like the mathematics of it does get a little bit harder, but I guess if like the 2 men, like I could fit probably 2 heads on my tummy. I got an axolotl? Hell yeah. Eventually founding new countries. Anyone want to join me in the bush? I mean, I'll join you when I have to go get more nautiluses. What's the plural of nautilus? Is it nautili? Have I caught every fish type? Okay, I think I'm missing 3 trashes. Nautilusi? No, that surely not. So I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the golden carp. Nautilusi. Stop. Not the alternate spelling of Nautilusi. Alright, so I'm missing the gold carp, which is apparently very rare. And then 3 of the unknown fish, which I think could be trash. I hate that. I hate that alternate spelling. The title for only people. Yeah, I have caught the. I have the title for the super duper rare golden ray. Oh wait, I just fucking realized. Is this? I was about to say, like, this is Danganronpa music, isn't it? We still need to play Danganronpa 2 on stream at some point. That might happen next year. Next year, I'm gonna try to do more collabs. You know, also next year is gonna be the debut of my new model. So, Gangman Ropa. I don't think there's. To be fair, there's no rope involved in... Actually, there isn't rope involved in the first game. There's... Ooh, excited to see more bird? Yeah! It's gonna be nice. I'm really excited to finally do my new model. I have everything in place, except for I need to probably just, like, plan out... I need to plan out, like, various, like... assets for the stream day that, like, is the show-off stream itself. Gang gang. I need to plan out so much. To be fair, like, I'm also going hard in terms of, like, what I want to do with streams, so it does mean I'm, like, you know, because, like, I've never really done a proper debut stream. I did a debut kind of for this model, but it was, you know, it was mostly just like, yeah, let me just go and show off the new stuff, and then, like, the new thing, and then it was, like, back to normal, you know. I haven't, like, done an entire stream that's just like, hey, let me debut this new thing. Who's your favorite Danganronpa 1 character? Not this song. Who did it? Da 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 da. I always forget that the song's from Trauma Center. This is from Oceano. I have to catch a bunch of creatures. Goodness gracious. Not all the cuties. Thank you for hanging out, Roro, you sweet bean. Da, 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 da. This song violated my feed in the mid-2010s and it's burned into my very... It's a good DS game. Wait, you're no longer in the bush, Ambrose. Celeste will always have a place in my heart. She slayed in a big poofy dress. I think my favorite character has to be Kyoko. Just because she's the only character with a functioning brain cell who isn't a rich bastard. That's a lot of hearts for coming from this bush. I don't think this bush is big enough to hide all of the hearts. This is not The Sims. You can't just what's the sim term for fucking? There's a term in The Sims that they use instead of having sex. Woohoo, woo-woo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's insufficient bush here to woohoo properly. For this, or at least for this many people. They woohoo in the bush. You can also woohoo in a bath. You can't woohoo in a bathtub. You can in like a... What's the term for it? Like a hot tub? I'm gonna woohoo till you goo goo. No woohooing in the bushes. I love that video of the guy. How do you use the heart thing? It's C. I believe it's C upright. You can also mod the game so you can do more than just a woohoo. Oh yeah. I love the video of that guy who's like reading the Sims patch notes, where he's just like, you can no longer woohoo with Sims that are on another floor. What is this? Tuco Taka featuring Cupcake. Chad, is this a skip? Oh shit, Alpha. Sims can no longer woohoo in the elevator with the Sim who is on another. That's it. Alpha large rainbow trout. Reading patch notes is amazing. You know, it's okay to kiss and it makes hearts. I fucking love that video. I love that, like, it got turned into such a meme to, like, where it's like, yeah, we vocoded it to still, like, whatever random song. Smoosh button obtained. It's been a while since we've had a cupcake. we can allow a cupcake every now and then. It has been a bit. Okay, this is a weird banger. Gentlemen, there's more than enough for me to go around. I mean, in that sense, then yeah, like being macro does help being poly, I suppose. It means that there's more of you to share. Ooh, a treasure chest. I'm blue, I'm in need of a guy. Honestly, same. But I am also actually just blue. What is this? This remix is cursed and I love it. I like being able to fit in the house, at least I don't want to sleep outside. Well, that's when you make your own house. That's when you get a custom built house that is macro and that's fit for you. And then every normal person visiting is like this doll creature. That's like where I'm like, there's some appeal instead of like being macro to making someone else micro. Just give them a grape and watch them try to chew through something that's like the size of them. Just seeing the non-existent blue corner. To be fair, like size, like macro micro is just like another, you know, like dom sub dynamic. Become grape shaped orb. I'm a little blue. Me when I'm blue.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I guess you're gonna bore him. Red Prey is also a sub-dom dynamic, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I can, even though I'm not into lore, I can understand like the appeal of it by the sub-dom dynamic aspect of it. What has happened to you? I've become bored. Welcome on in Spiteful Soup. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to our check. What out, you sweet bean? I'm glad I got to rock that out in the Borb voice.
I'm glad no one scanned the Borb. You sound like you've been put into a blender. That's the Borb voice. That's what all of the Borbs sound like. Oh god, I thought I was having a stroke. Is there step on the Borb? Do not step on the Borb. If you step on the Borb, you might become goo covered.
Push the button. You have no idea what it.
At which point you will be of use to the lab. Oh, we got a jam. I'm gonna the Borb. All right, but if you become covered in latex goo, that's your fault. That sounds like a good time, Starky. I know, I shouldn't make it so appealing. Spread it on me, Papa. Whenever I see Papa, my brain's always like, Papa. What if porno, but instead of saying daddy, he says Papa, but he also pronounces it in the most British child way possible. Papa. Oh yeah, Papa, give it to me. I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry, but Poppy is a weird one to hear in porn, I will say. To be fair, Poppy is also very specifically Hispanic. Or like Latino. Being covered in goo might just be my thing. Don't tell Zach. Don't tell Zach. You know what? I deserve this. I deserve that. Poppy. Papa carried me to the garden. I wish to be in the sun one last time before my time. Killing me phrase. Hearing white people use Poppy is weird. Understandable. More strenuously, Papa. I haven't seen Poppy in a while. Strenuate my bones. Kugero mi duro, Poppy. Kugero mi duro, Poppy. That's it. Oh my god, I got a small gator, so we love small gator. Small gator like S tier fish. Also, we goo is good. I appreciate I need to learn how to draw goo. I need to learn how to draw goo, I need to learn how to draw TF, I need to learn how to draw latex and leather. Lots of stuff to learn how to draw. I also need to probably improve my muscles, learn rendering. Art. I need to learn how to draw. It's honestly, same. To be fair, I am enjoying the process, and I am seeing progress. So that's like all I can really ask for. Art. I love Sia. Is this Sia? I'll be honest with you, I don't know, like, well-known artists. Starky, you have permission to draw Ambrose however you want. Noted. To be fair, if I'm gonna do like fan or gift art, I think it's probably gonna be from like an exclusively safe for work thing. If I'm drawing off safe for work, I probably will want to be paid because that's caption is funny when you talk about the furry things. It makes new words up. Welcome on, Embryonic. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. The captions are funny when you talk about furry things. I just realized because I have captions on the stream, I just forget that they're there. Or rather, this song is about being addicted to cocaine. Oh, so it's like baby. It's pale tower or pale rose. I can't remember. Someone once mentioned how large muscle drawers have to be respected since they basically have to create a good-looking anatomy from scratch. As the body doesn't really do that. I mean, it does do that, but like you have to exaggerate aspects. Hotel California, no. I should draw Starkill shiny. I mean, hey, that would be pretty fun. Freshly polished Borb. What is it? It's the one that like pale on the gray. Kiss from a Rose, that's it. The wax Starky. Kiss from a Rose apparently is about how much that guy really likes cocaine. It has limits and hyper is just two different at some point. Definitely, it's like I like a little bit of hyper in my mind. Like I'm like, okay, like if it's a little bit bigger than would be feasibly possible with like an actual like anatomy, I still think that that's hot. At some point though, it just turns into like a series of like lines. My brain stops being able to read it as musculature. But like I do appreciate anyone who can like draw hyper. Bodybuilders are real life hypers. Yeah, like bodybuilders are actually like what like the the human limit pushed is. What was that? Oh, we have a UFO somewhere. You seeing Liquid this weekend with Ariana Large Coffee? I will not be. That's so valid, you have no idea. It's like, here's the thing, like I never want to be like, oh, hey, if you like Hyper, great. Sincerely. Like honestly, you pushing the limits of art means that they're like the muscle artists who I really do love can like look at that and be like, okay, here's like as reasonably large as I can draw it without it becoming like excessive. But I do just think drawing ridiculous sizes and making it look anatomically correct despite it's absolutely impressive. Death by Glamourix Big Shot mashup. That's a big gator. Look at that big gator. A big gator boyfriend. Oh, if only it were that easy to fish it up. A Lorg gator. Dude, death by big thoughts. I'm going to my local pond. Be right back. Thanks, Automod. It's okay. I allowed the term thoughts. It'll probably be fine and won't bite me in the ass later. I mean, no, Gator Sonas, Shark Sonas, Dragon Sonas, all S tier. Death by big thoughts. Like, to be fair, this is death by big shots, not big thoughts. Dragons are 11 out of 10. We appreciate dragons. I think the great thing about dragons is like they could just be designed however you want them to be. So oftentimes they're just designed very sexily. And I appreciate that. As a homosexual, I appreciate that. Welcome on in, Tag. Let have you, Sweet Bean. Can we get a shout out for Tag? Even though he doesn't stream, shout him out anyway. I'm in my slut era and Automod cannot stop me. Knowing a bodybuilder cosplay in real life who later moved to Vegas to be a male stripper has made me realize the absurdity bodybuilders go through and ask why. Like, why dehydrate yourself? He looked 100 times more hotter when he was hydrated than when he was dehydrated himself for competition. Oh, absolutely. No, don't get me wrong. Like, the bodybuilders, like, okay. Bodybuilder physiques on stage are great. I find, like, well hydrated and bulkier, like sheer power is, like, what I find, like, most attractive in body types. I want to just have a dragon in my bed. I'm so ready for Deltarune chapters 3 through 5. I am the bed. We appreciate bed size and bed-shaped men. Also, welcome on Struggle Waffles. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Oh yeah, IRL and art is like a huge difference in preference for me. Hi, I'm Dragon. Hello, how are you? I'm doing all right. We're vibing. It's been like a kind of like a more laid back vibey day, both at work and just like in stream in general. I basically have done nothing all day. Yeah. Like he's still shredded when properly hydrated, but he looks gross, veiny, leathery, and sticky when he's preparing for competition. We are the fishing amalgam. Basically. But yeah, no, it's don't bother trying to stop me. I'm in my slut era right now, Waffles. But like it's like when they're on stage and they have dehydrated themselves to get the really truly pop look. I appreciate that in the way I would appreciate like a marble statue. I don't want to fuck a marble statue. Like it's impressive for sure, but also if they just hydrated properly and we're in their bulking phase, so they have that tummy. That's where it's like this is peak. This is the peak form. You may not like it, but this is what peak masculinity looks like. Marble is kinda more gator. Are you do not fuck the marble statues. That is how you get kicked out of the museum. I'd fuck a marble statue for the lols. I mean, I've got one of these. Tumby is good. But the granite, okay, granite, okay. I setting aside the don't fuck the statue. You've chosen like two of the materials that like actually have the biggest potential to fuck up your dick. Granite's so hot. This is the guy who fucked the McChicken and had to go to the hospital all over again. Don't hit me with the ... gas. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm taking the big package though. I mean, okay, I guess in terms of like if you're fucking the marble statue, I guess it's technically better to take than to receive, or to take than to give. Don't do either, mind you. If a fucking McChicken sends you to the hospital, you're weak, I'm sorry. No, it's because he burned his dick by fucking a McChicken straight from McDonald's. I got a package. You can still have abs while hydrated, and he did, but he actually looks good, and that's why I became a standout at local conventions. He was weak, I am strong. Do not fuck the McChicken! I beg of you. It wasn't straight, I'll tell you that. Got me a glitch now? Hell yeah! Glitch fish for all of us. Oh, I've got the package. 10 points if you know where that quote's from. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I can't think of macro packages now without thinking about that one comic where the guy kills the fox by fucking the planet. A rubber statue though, I'd fuck it both ways. I gotta give it more fish. Hopefully, like I can still get back there. Do not fuck the McChicken. I'll take that out of context. Feel free to take that out of context. I'm gonna be honest with you, because that's the kind of statement that invites questioning. I'm sorry, what? You heard me. Don't fuck the McChicken. There we go. Here's a hint. Same place as that quote. Is he gay or European? Oh my god. Okay, so it's the Legally Blonde musical. Gay or European. Heard. Huh? Run that back. I'm sorry. What? What do you want me to say? There's a guy who fucked a McChicken. That's all I have to say on the matter. I'm gonna go check a marble pricing real quick. Marble, okay, here's the thing though. Marble, I'm pretty sure, is a porous material. You don't want that as a dildo because it's gonna trap all the fucking bacteria. There's a reason we make you know, sex toys out of glass and particular materials, but Starky, gold veined. Yeah, it's not gonna stop a fucking infection. You mentioned a fox and a planet. Glass, yeah, people like glass or like, you know, marble's compressed limestone. Do not put glass in your ass, please. No, it fully formed. Don't put the fucking not like a hollow glass object. If it's a base, it has a place. Oh my god. The jar. No. I told up. I told up. Mods, please nuke that comment from Orbit. I've been on the internet too long. I'm aware. I need you to nuke that comment, that particular message with extreme prejudice. We don't talk about the jar. What's going on, Dolopsog? What up, SVP? What's up, Chris?
I saw the trailer for The Bad Guys 2 and I gotta say, I can already see the art. I can already see it, Starky. The trailer came out today. I know it's happening.
Yeah. There's a bird lady, and also there's 10,000. There's gonna be 10,000. The art is literally already here. Yeah, people drew the woman. They definitely drew her. I imagine they drew her very, very big, very thick, and also probably being consumed by her snake boyfriend. I'm waiting for the bird lady to be drawn though. What is this song? The Scuttlebutt X End of Dawn. The trailer gave us the Burdick snake for free. It slaps. This remix Doobie existing. I love the damned by faint praise meme, like, you know, way of trying to respond positively. It sure is food. I definitely see that it has food on the plate. It slaps in the same way a McDonald's fish fillet hits. Alpha soda can, oh yeah. Alpha soda can is powerful. What trailer? There's a scene in the trailer I can see people redraw with Mr. Wolf and the Snake. There's a trailer for the bad guys too, which if memory serves, the bad guy if people were thinking that the second bad guy movie was gonna they have a macro scene in the books that might get animated. I will have no I will not lie, I have no idea how to delete messages. Everything I was seeing was timeout. I think if you just like click on the person. Let me check real quick. Nope. Nope, that don't work. I know how to do it on mobile, and I know how to do it. Like there's a I think like Better Twitch TV adds an option to let mods like delete specific messages. All right, what kind of fish am I looking at now? Only freshwater alphas, which I guess to be fair, I think this is like only freshwater stuff. Helicoprion, nature's pizza cutter. I need to get the boot. Round of applause, Twitch. Twitch, killing it. Killing it. Really making the mod tools easy to use. It's not like we have to install third-party software. But nah, it's fine. Like, keep reworking your terms of service to be, like, more bullshit. Yes, Queen, give us nothing. Check it off your Starky Bingo card. I complained about Twitch again. But hey, like, you know, I guess to be fair, Twitch is unfortunately the best of the streaming software. I won't desert for no reason. You're allowed to just enjoy. Oh, welcome on in. Oh, welcome on in, Raiders. Yeah, Astro K, thank you for the free. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness gracious. Welcome on in, Mars Chef. What have you, Sweepy? Welcome on, Ajax, Foxo, Extinct Train, Karu, Nikes? I'm gonna go with Nikes. Astaroth, let have you. Welcome on Astros K. Welcome on System Crash and Khaled. Let have you, Sweepies. Crank my rod with me. Welcome on in. Those who don't know, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Curry Internet. Bryce stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however I will occasionally play games backed by bigger corporations. Every Tuesday and Friday we do art, which I actually just uploaded a piece today that is special for Dinovember. Thank you for the follows though, YN and Astaroth. Glad to have you, sweet beans. What's he? Oh, the Astros Cave, thank you for the follows too. Welcome on in, glad to have you. I'm going to shout out for Astros to make sure that Goofy Banger. We have open. I have open song suggestion, which means we do get some very. We get a lot of good songs and also a lot of cursed songs. Oh, you were also doing web fishing. How are you doing? How was? Hopefully, did you get some good fish? I've been playing this game probably too much recently. Excuse me. This is a 2-star fish. What the fuck kind of 2-star fish is this? Oh, it's a 2-star creature. My Starky is more of a snack than a dessert. Excuse you, I'm the whole damn buffet. Play it for the first time today. It was so fun. I'm addicted now. I'm sorry. The fishing has made its way into your blood veins. The blood veins, as opposed to your non-blood. Real, you are the buffet. I love your energy. But yeah. So we do a lot of indie games. This has been a game I've put on the queue. Starky's not is a bakery, not a buffet. That's probably more accurate. I actually have had multiple people tell me that I have a good ass, so I will take that in confidence. I'm more likely, honestly, the funny thing about VTubing is I'm more likely to post my butt on social media than my face. buff it hard. Opulent turtle. Yeah, we're here fishing in the void. You can fish in the void. All it requires is either finding a hole on the map or clipping out of bounds. And you can get glitch fish. Like, hold up. But you know, actually, yeah, perfect. If anyone who wants to throw in a song, feel free to. It is open to everyone. The only limitations are that you can't have more than 2 songs in the queue at any time, and songs cannot be longer than 7 minutes. But yeah, if you fish in the void, you get this bad boy, the glitch fish. Honeys, I could be both. Whoa, what is this remix? This will be Fighting Gold, Ruby X JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So much bird to admire. Emma should have Starky anyway, since there's dessert at a buffet. There's yeah. To be fair, like the best buffets are definitely like. There's this one buffet we went to. It's like a local Chinese buffet, and my friends like swore by it, and it was like really good. But like I never really understood like the intensity. And it turns out there's this little like little Asian auntie who works there, and every time she works, the food is so much better. A lot of bird to admire. This is a really good remix. The best buffet for me is a massive charcuterie board. That is honestly the best for me as well. I love me some cheese. I love me some cured meats. But yeah. Honestly, I need to do more charcuterie. The big thing is, like, I need to have reasons to do charcuterie. Oh, you should see some of the boards I make. My friend, I don't know if I have it anywhere. Like, I'm sure it's still on my Twitter timeline because I never deleted it. I need to just delete my Twitter already because like I've already fully moved over to Blue Sky. I don't post there anymore. I just need to grab some stuff off of it before nuking it. But yeah, my friend makes some absolutely spectacular charcuterie boards. Like she goes out of her ways to like make the little roses, and I'm like, good lord. And they're always like like super tasty too, on top of being like amazing presentation. I just moved to Blue Sky yesterday, the day before. It's so nice, honestly. Like, oh my god, and just bump down the music ever so slightly. There we go. I'd probably lock it down so no one can take your username. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm probably not deleting my Twitter account. I'm definitely just like setting it to private or like leaving like no posts except for one that's just like, hey, I hate this platform. It's terrible. If you see anyone else on here that's using my name, even though I'm not a big creator, I don't have a big following on Twitter. There's still the chance that someone might try to use my name. Hey, Starky, do you know that I'm naked under these clothes? Yeah, it's horrifying, honestly. And underneath those clothes and the flesh, there's a skeleton. You cannot escape the skeletal inevitability. But, so like it's probably at this point like just because I know there are scripts out there that like people have written to like automatically delete your entire post history, so that way you don't have to pay for the feature to let you do that, which is very handy. Get your names in early. Here's the thing, like I was already posting like before everyone like decided they finally had enough of Twitter. I was posting to Blue Sky way more than I was posting to Twitter because Blue Sky is just nice. Listen, I admire this bird. He's incredible. Are you going to talk to them telepathically? Oh, hey, you got some weed? You're gonna have to share that with the group. But yeah, this is Sans inside of. There's a Sans inside of all of us. Oh, Ajax Fox, thank you for the follow. Welcome to live check. Glad to have you, Sweeping. Oh shit, fish. But thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Lab Chat. We're vibing. We're fishing. Radiant Huge Koi. Have I caught a koi before? A Radiant Small Goldfish. One of the cool things about... Okay, so I think I must have already caught a koi. I still have no idea what these things are. What is this? Also, that's fair. Starky's a bird worth admiring. How dare. I'm just a bird, man. He's dreamy. I'll be honest with you, I am. Look at Storky Dork. Welcome on in, guys. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. Best bird. Shut. Listen. I wouldn't say I'm the best bird. I will admit that I do like the way I've designed my Sona. Those missing ones are rainfish? Okay, interesting. So I need to get, like, the rain reel. Because, like, I know there's a reel that, like, occasionally spawns a rain cloud above your head.
No.
This song is actually... Okay, what is this song from? It is a banger, first of all. Hey, you're my best burb, hands down, wings down. There's so many burbs, though. I'm just one of many. To be honest with you, what is this song? It's a banger.
What does this button do?
Oh my god, no, not the button.
Please, do not push the
It sounds like
button.
Anna
You have
Ponsu
no
covering
idea
Body
what
Shop. I think that might be exactly what it is. Chris, no, do not. Oh no, please don't drop it. No, Chris, but you don't have to. No. Anyway. We're almost at we're almost at level 33. Yeah, this is it's covered by Anna Ponsu. Yeah, I returned. Welcome back, Gadget. Good to have you, Sweetie. We're currently void fishing. E pluribus unum burb. What is e? I won't lie. I've completely forgotten what e pluribus unum means. Sorry, Unholy Not Body Shop. Radiant Huge Turtle. Oh, there we go. Level 4. Ranked 33. God of the Woman Jothai remix. This is so cursed. I think we're leaving. I kind of want to keep this one because this is really funny. Also, I sent you something, Starky. Is it over Telegram or? Hold up, I gotta open Telegram real quick. Is it a pie? Oh, it's cookies. Very effective children decide that baking sheet's too small. Honestly, I feel you there. Cookies will do whatever, like everything in their power to merge into one omni cookie. Okay, so what is Jothe again? I can't remember. We've had this entire conversation. I remember that much. I don't remember what Jothe is. I'm coming back in. Welcome back. I should probably keep an eye on the queue length as well, because we will be ending at 9. I honestly, I would kill for some cookies right now, like homemade chocolate chip. Ugh. I have like brownie mix I want to go through. I also have like a key lime pie in the freezer. Was there any hackers to join? Nope. This entire time it's been set to friends only, so there have been no hackers, which, you know, thankfully. I have a few good cursed mashup songs in mind. Welcome on in, Captain Minutia. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I love cooking. Cooking is like one of my many, many hobbies. Well, come over here, you dorky stork. International travel is expensive, but whenever I do come to Europe, you better have cookies ready. Chinese influencer, I think? Okay. I love cooking. I keep forgetting to, but I try to post all the food that I make. There was one last session, but we subverted it. Yeah. What's up, Chris?
Hello, Father. I mixed your potions with your goggles. Have fun cleaning up the explosion.
I mean, honestly, if it's just an explosion, it's probably fine. These goggles are designed to withstand nukes, so... Keep talking like that, I'm gonna spam you with food pics. Like, food is my love language. I definitely, like... I wish I had more time to cook. Unfortunately, streaming does make it hard. Because, like... streaming forces me to, like, streamline my life, so that way I can set aside the time to do streaming. Which is, like, you know, annoying, but, like, I'm glad I have the opportunity to. Opulent pupfish. But yeah, just hop in a hole. Also, I welcome any cursed mashups, just so long as they're good. Oh, I love Borju productions. Borju mashups are great. I remember like the day the day I had. I remember the day I got suggested. I'm just gonna give it to you. Call me maybe. Like Vaginette 3. Oh my god. Have you seen the calendar of very accurate birds yet? Yes, I have. I get flooded with a ton of them, a ton of those on TikToks, and I've known about them for the previous couple of years. I see. Where do I get to the void? Go to the shop, with the frog, and in the corner outside of bounds there'll be a flag. If you go to that flag, it'll take you to an island, and then if you come back, you'll be outside of bounds, and then you just need to drown outside of bounds. Oh shit, I got no fish. I got no bait. Oh, there we go. But yeah, no, we do song requests every time I do art, or if I like do a game that doesn't really have consistent music. Yay, hold on. Oh, hey, perfect. I now have so much bait. It's raining in the overworld if you need rainfish. Reasonably, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably just gonna get like the rain bobber. But honestly, like I said, at this point I'm just building up like a savings so I can get that and everything else. He's gone. Yeah, the temporary bait station does not last long. He has places to do, things to be. I fucked that up, but you know what? I'm keeping it. This song's a banger, honestly. Although it does trigger the part of my brain that's like, whenever a piece of media is telling me to wake up, it's because I'm in a coma. and it's someone on the outside trying desperately to get me to wake up. I have one phone. I think I should probably keep one phone on me as an emergency backup. Thank you. This is my request. It's a banger. With only a little bit of my brain cursing it. Unfortunately, I am smart, which means I have a lot of brain power to use on really stupid stuff. Reminds me of my friend who wrote "do gay, be crime" on the whiteboard of my kitchen. Before I go grab the next one, I need to ask, I see 18 plus in the title, does that extend to the songs? It depends. We do allow cupcake remixes as long as they aren't like overly sexual. Wake up and smell my toeses. Not the Pete's. Not the Pete sniffies. Keep writing me. Keep writing me is fine, I think. Yeah, no. We've had that in queue a ton, so you're fine. I was like, I had to remind myself which very deeply sussy song. How do I add a song? !SR, a space, and either a YouTube search, a YouTube link, or a YouTube search query. I have the same problem, too much brain power for stupid things. It is a struggle. It is the lesser known struggle of being the gifted kid, is that your brain inevitably latches onto the dumbest thing possible to make your life miserable. Ooh! Opulent, massive king salmon. That's a big fish. Journal progress. So yeah, we need... The big thing that's going to be annoying is the fucking golden trout. Okay, I unironically love Jericho. This song is a banger for me. Although I usually enjoy more of the like acapella version. It's such an underrated song. I see people like there are some people who are giving it shit. I'm like, do you not like this is a banger? Like I know some people use an auto clicker, and I do not blame them, because there are certain times where like I'm maxed out, so every one of my clicks is 50, and like even then there's still times where I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I should probably close up the queue. I think my guess is we're probably gonna be at time. So we'll be closing out the queue. Yeah, I need to. All right, close the queue now. There we go. That will be the last song. Now we just need to get through the rest of the queue. Sorry if anyone who wanted to put a song in. Unfortunately, I try to avoid going overtime because I don't want to like a little over. It's fine if it's a little over. I always because like I don't want to like leave songs in the queue, and I don't want to start the next like song request day with songs like from the previous evening because the person who requested them might not be in stream. So it ends up being like, okay, I'll just you know close a little bit early. More borb time. Yeah, it means a little bit more borb time. Understandable. Thank you for understanding. Gail and I was fishing yesterday, and he said some click barriers hit 15,000. That's 30 clicks. That's 30 clicks at maximum fishing capabilities. Who knows? You might find a song or two that is a skip. That's possible. I mean, I could do like a quick once over, just be like, oh, there is a Mariah Carey here, but it is a Mariah Carey remix that unironically does slap. I know Chet and I have had an agreement for no Mariah Carey, but I think I'll allow this Mariah Carey. Other than that, the rest of these songs look pretty legit. I'm gonna have to type here in chat. Here in chat is better. Alpha glitchy? Oh my god! That must have been a fucking nightmare to catch. I slipped in the banger in the queue before it was closed, so it makes your head bop. Honestly, like, one thing I love about song request queues is, like, people, like, give me songs that, like, I would never hear otherwise that, I absolutely love. It's one of her normal songs, right? It's a remix of All I Want for Christmas Is You, but it's a remix with an emo song, so it's fine, probably. To be fair, it's not her singing isn't there most of the time. Alpha Fish! 200 to 600 click barriers. Alpha Goldfish. This is the auditory equivalent of it, like, of getting Stand Rush from JoJo's. I refuse to believe that's even interpretable to people who speak Japanese. Like, if you speak Japanese, I refuse to believe you can understand what was being said. I remember being a Star Scout. I was a Star Scout at the start of stream. I'm closing in on getting out of Eagle Scout now. Sounds like how my brain runs after any amount of caffeine. I mean, okay, listen. This is me after I poison myself on caffeine, honestly. That has happened multiple times. Pro tip, you're supposed to, if you make your own cold brew, you're supposed to dilute it a little bit. IRL, I'm an Eagle Scout? Oh yeah, that's right. I believe you've told me that. Also, if you're off your ADHD meds, and then like start ADHD meds. Wait, you didn't know you need to dilute your cold brew? Yeah. So in college, I started. I remember that an English cover singer tried to sing a song. It was like her goal she worked on for like 2 years. Oh my god. When I was in college, I'm ADHD, like pretty severely so. I didn't even realize I had a formal diagnosis until college because, like, as a kid, they were like, oh, you know, I got the glitchy. It's called a creature. Is that what you hear when you get a lobotomy? Like, when I was a kid, like, I'd always, like, I did well in school, so my psychiatrist was like, yeah, he doesn't need the ADHD meds. I would have really appreciated having them as a kid because they would have did so much good for me. That's a big manta ray. But, like, you know, I only started ADHD meds in college. So the first time I ever took my ADHD meds was also the first time I ever tried cold brew. So I was like, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and pour some milk in here. Because, like, I don't need sugar, but I do need milk when I drink coffee. So milk, and then just basically a liter of cold brew coffee. I was sitting in like the library cafe working on classes, like working on some class stuff, and all of a sudden the room becomes extreme, like ADHD meds and crew. I down the entire thing basically in like 2 sips, and then as I'm sitting there working on classes, I'm like, it's really fucking hot in here. Is it just me? I had slightly poisoned myself with caffeine to the point where my core temperature had risen. So this is, this is the Midwest. This is Indiana in the middle of winter. So it was like 5 degrees outside, 5 degrees Fahrenheit, mind you, not Celsius, Fahrenheit. My core temperature had risen so much that I was able to walk outside in just a t-shirt and shorts, and I was fine. I was like, this is a nice cool breeze to help me cool off from my core temperature rising into the hundreds. A bit of caffeine poisoning is a treat. That's not the only time I poisoned myself with caffeine, though. I had a soft ADD diagnosis when my symptoms magically disappeared in college, and I didn't figure out why until years later. Boiling burb. Speaking of, I'm now brewing a fresh pot of coffee. Cute antlers, nice handles. Those are cute ant. Turns out nicotine is an extremely effective treatment for ADHD. Interesting. I did not know that. I mean, nicotine also does come with its own downsides. Yeah, like there are issues. I started smoking in college. It does suck. I'm glad that to be fair, I am glad. Oh, absolutely it does. I'm glad that I honestly went as long in my life as I did without ADHD meds, because it taught me coping techniques. Because it turns out the United States makes it fucking awful to try and get ADHD meds. I used to be able to do shorts in unbelievably cold weather. I've acclimatized too much to Aussie weather now, and it can get colder easier. My final night alive, as the earth burns to the ground. Oh boy, it's you that I lie with, as the atom bomb locks in. Oh, it's you I watch TV with, as the world caves in. I fucking love that song. Honestly, I was tempted to do a cover of it at some point. I still want to. It's just like sing it, Borb. I'm like worried that I'm peaking my mic. So when I remove the flag to the voice, I had to put one down. I think it's because the person who put the flag there left a while ago. This lady did a really good version of it. I want to do a cover of it at some point. Currently, I want to do a cover of this song, Not the Villain I Appear to Be. And then I want to do a modified cover of Enchanté by the Dirt Poor Robins. A big croc. We love a big croc. You should do karaoke. I've tried. I might do karaoke at MFF if I have time, because I know MFF has a dedicated karaoke room. I put it there, but I crashed out. It was getting late enough, so I was not hopping back in. Fair enough. The void. Okay, so it was you who put the void flag in. It's really funny, because there's a cursed backstory to this song. The reason this song was written was to like embody a romance between Donald Trump and Theresa May as the apocalypse was happening, which has gotten just a lot sadder in recent months. It was funny for like the last 4 years. To be fair, the artist who wrote it did basically retcon it when he announced his cat died, and retroactively made that song about like dealing with the loss of his cat. Okay, this is not just Mariah Carey. There's more, I promise. Wait for it. No skips. No, think of the smooches. The savior of the broken. Took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, one day you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? You defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made. I love it so much. This is my, I hate the glee I felt seeing the immediate vote skip votes. It's, I love this remix so much. To be fair, the reason that this song has gotten as much vote skips, is because we have had people like IRL friends from college who watch the stream have put this song in the queue to the point where people are like, you guys, Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet. So we have a rule that she's not allowed until Thanksgiving. But I'm allowing it because this is a bop remix. Got a rest for the night, Starky. Happy fishing for sure. Thank you for hanging out and thank you for the fish. Have a wonderful evening. The door. And then it does very briefly just become All I Want for Christmas Is You. I sent the tuna in the mail, Starky. Ooh, a fatty tuna? Hell yeah. Ooh. Here's your fatty tuna, though you'll have to butcher it up yourself. I love the fact that like these are in close enough keys that this works. I had a two-star with a 400+ block. Yeah, that's my suspicion is that like because there's like probably fish that are harder to catch, and then there are like stars. So like the fish that are harder to catch are probably like they probably have higher gate barriers, and then like you have to deal with that on top of like higher difficulties. What in the world is this? Crunk in time. Oh, no! That is illegal. Oh my god! That's not right at all. Oh my god! Oh, okay, this is a certified good meme. It's cursed as fuck, but it is a certifiable, like, I will give this one approval. Did I just get fucking... Yeah, I think our ankles got broken by, I can't get to the void. I can't get to the void. It's too far away. Turn camera around. I'm turning. If I do first person, someone go save Starky. Jump. I'm like, look at them. I'm just barely out of reach. Oh. Okay, so the hitbox was just cursed. I love fucking triple remixes. They're so rare. I never thought I would get my ankles broken that hard by a song. I actually like my soul is broken from this remix. Oh yeah, shower lore. It's so cursed. I love it though. Also, thank you, Ilianos, for the 10 videos for the giant regret. Oh my god. To be fair, there is something amazing about mixing rap into like classical music. That's why I love like the remix of like Starship with Canon and D. This is why I love Moulin Rouge so much. I think Regret will be my top 5 2024 Twitch review. I'm glad. It's one of my favorites as well. It's just so useful to look at someone with like this look like you're just completely dead inside. Because that's the way I look at chat most of the time when I have to moderate. There's a Crunkin Time Part 2. It's not on the queue, but I'm kind of curious to look at it now. So it looks like a Sharingan eye. My wife and I recorded a cover of a triple mashup for our wedding. Ooh, rain. I have my song. I need therapy after that one and a new ankle. Yeah, with that. The lab does not the lab does not provide insurance. Eat a bag of dicks. Eat a bag of dicks, fuckface. Go and blow your fucking dad. An opulent massive crappy. Captain Minutia, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Slot Check. What have you, sweet bean? Just wait for the drop. Oh, I'm waiting for it. It's a banger, honestly. I like, unironically, I am tapping my toes to this. Honestly, like, okay, I've seen those like lighter emotes, and I kind of want to get one myself. Because like, there's so much more like vibey for like music like this, where that doesn't really have like a beat to it. Like, it doesn't have a driven beat to it. I enjoyed the stream. My time here, so they definitely deserves a follow. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you had a good time. I try to. It can be a little hit or miss, but I do try to always make it like a fun space to be here. Yeah, no. So tomorrow will be tomorrow's gonna be more art, which I need to figure out what I'm doing. I might do my YCH thing that I was gonna do, because like I want to do like as I want to do some amount of like stream stuff, like offer some amount of art for channel points, kind of like what Kusa has. So yeah, that'll be fun. I think I'll probably set the like YCH to like 50k. And at this point, I would say I'm confident enough with my art that I might be willing to put in like a YCH or like basically like a custom sketch redeem. Although it's probably going to be expensive. Why does this sound so familiar? Hello, hello. Okay, so I have heard this before. I just didn't know the name of it. That's getting added to my Spotify favorite songs playlist. That's like also the part of the amazing thing of these is like I get to hear songs. Oh, but yeah, for our wedding, my wife and I recorded our own first dance song, Mother Son. Oh, that's adorable. That's like really, really cool, honestly. I love that guitar. I honestly like it would be cool to like be able to record like or like make my own, you know, music for like an actual event. Like I said, I do covers. I've done I've done exactly one cover. So like I'm not necessarily super like I'm not necessarily super experienced, although I have a couple of friends who have offered to teach me how to sing. So that might be useful. Like I might take some courses with friends and then use them to like start making more effort towards vocal covers. I'm like funny that no one noticed how big my avatar is. Oh no, I noticed. To be fair, I noticed it back on the rock. So I see that you've had some wine. Big dog deer thing. Big drunk dog deer thing. Ideal. I use the big drink. Although it requires a love of singing. To be fair, I do enjoy singing. I sing, like, honestly, the way I sing most is just, like, driving between work and home. I mean, okay, hold up a moment. Do I have this small soda on hand? I don't think so. Oh, I do have shrink soda. Smaller. Although it helps to play guitar. I did learn, I learned for a bit I was learning piano. I need to get back on that at some point. Piano's a lot of fun and saves money on session artists, that's for sure. Oh yeah. To be fair, like currently the the instrument side of thing, because like the cover I did do, the instruments were handled by the person I was doing who was handling the like voice balancing. Because I was able to get the sheet music to him and he just like basically made a MIDI version. And it turned out pretty well, all things considered. It's fun being small. Video games let me enjoy the one thing I can't be IRL. Small. Oh god, alpha fish. Click along with the music. Ukulele. I think actually the ukulele on my like throne, which would be fun to learn, but ooh, rank 34. Almost all the way through Eagle Scout. God, I love the ability to abuse my height. I have so many people that like I've joked about like if I could ever donate my height. There's so many people. The list of people who would like to take from my height is very long. Starky, check your mail. Letter from Noel. Have money soda. Oh, thank you for the money soda. That's big. That's a big catch. Oh yeah, no. Okay, Warframe. People who play Warframe absolutely love the game. Should I give it a try? But you know, like I have most of the late game gear. I went from biggest to smallest from my buddies. Sure, it's free. I can play with you. That monster yell or whatever. I think it was this bad boy, largemouth bass. Is because of the red sparkles. The only thing I think I would be worried about with starting Warframe is I'm aware that it's also a huge time sink. Love to just hang out at the edge of the coffee table and stare at a light bulb. That's like, okay, there's so many fun adventures you can get up to when you're tiny. There's an eel that took up most of the screen. Oh, that was probably someone that something else or something that someone else caught. Oh. I mean, I have a whale. I think that's on me. Ooh, a treasure chest. Yep, I have a whale. Whale jump scare. Oh, but I'll play with you. I can help you speed around a bit. I got a gold. You got a golden bass? Hell yeah! I need to catch one of those still. I know they're pretty rare, but like, it is annoying how rare they are. Oh, it's a whale? Yeah! Notably, that's not even the biggest whale you can get. You can get a massive whale that covers, like, the entire island. I had a 4-star crab put up such a fight. All I saw was the head, and I was like, is that supposed to be an eel? I sent you my whale, please respond. Also got a golden goldfish. Oh, shoot, I still need to get, like... Wait, I think I've caught every version of the goldfish. We're missing some normals here, which is funny. Oh my god, I have to get a normal manta ray. The normal golden manta ray is actually going to be the end of me. I can't imagine... I'm sure there are people who have, like, already completed this game, so they've got, like, every fish of, like, every quality. Which is honestly a little horrifying to think about. I had a 4-star crab put up such a fight. They were in the 700. Oh, for sure. Like, there's... sometimes, like, you'll just get, like, a really random weird fight that's, like, impossible. I'm using the rain rod. The rain pop. Man. I need more power. Yeah, you need more fishing power. More power. Ooh, 4-star. Hello. Only a bit longer until I can go home. Oh, for sure. We're actually, like, probably wrapping up. Let me keep an eye on the... Let's see, we've got this song and one more. And then we will be wrapping up, so... Yours isn't over 9,000? Sadly, it's only 50. Ooh, what is this? Huge alpha bowfin. That's the good shit. I'm making so much money. Also, that was worth so much experience. Oh my god. That was worth like 800 experience. And tomorrow he has a dentist appointment? Oh no! Well, I mean, better have, better get the dentist appointment out of the way. Starky, drink the soda. We only have, like, I guess to be fair, we have, like, 5 more minutes of... Sure, like... Oh, shit me. The big thing is, like, I probably want to have more bait if I'm going to drink the soda. We go and return to spawn then, so that way... Ooh, lakefish, giant and colossal. There we go. Hi, work got cutters so you can be here for a bit. Welcome on in, sorry. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Sip, Miggle sip. And fish. Turkey's so tiny. Yeah, I drank 3 of the tiny. I love the, like, I straight up come up to your chest height with 3 tiny and you're 3 big. The developers knew who was going to play their game, and I appreciate them for that. Perfect. Yeah. Listen. The optimal height is titty height. Where you can look forward. You're safe from the holly. Yes. Sorry, the song request is closed out because we are going a little bit over time already. But yeah, It's like honestly, that's like I think one advantage of being as tall as I am is like I am everyone else. Like everyone else to me is titty height. I watched the newest Dandadan, and I must say, render unto me the banana nana. Dude, watching episode 7 of Dandadan is fucking brutal. Like, he's so cute, so small. Look what a big brain. I think this kid was just good for 29 months. And go get the emotes just be being. Found 3 more Buddy Hollies, so the playlist is at 160 now. Oh my god. Listen, it's fun being small. He's gonna be a little goblin creature. And I get...
OMG 29 months with the awesome cute Borb, let's go.
How tall are you? IRL, I'm 6'7", 6'8". So, like, video games let me enjoy the experience of just being a little guy. So I can get up to mischief. Whereas, like, you know, it's like, oh, you know, I feel like it's easier to get into mischief if you're shorter. Because, like, at that point, it's like, if anyone has a problem with you doing mischief, they can just pick you up and just, like, punt you across the room. 2 years and 5 months? Wow, that is honestly wild to think about. Jesus, Starky, what is your build? I notably have a very bearish build. Air jail, exactly. Perfect height to just smash face into chest. Air jail, I like being average height in games, not too big or too small. Oh, I feel for your growing pains. Oh my god, yeah. Growing up, I was very, very clumsy because I grew a lot very quickly. I'd like to say you're spaghetti. But that's only because yeah, Monkey is my IRL brother who's like 4 inches shorter and like, like he is very, very like stout. Monkey is like what would happen if you took like a fantasy dwarf and like scaled them up to like taller than the average human. Whereas I'm just like, if you took an average human, maybe a little bit stockier and then scaled them up to an unreasonable degree. But yeah, I just, because like, I was supposed to be taller, but something happened to some of the grill, so I'm tall in spirit. It's really funny, because like, as a kid, I drank coffee, because it, you know, coffee is it's my comfort drink, and also it helped me manage my ADHD. And I would constantly get shit from like adults who are like, don't drink coffee, it'll stunt your growth, and I'm fucking like, I'm like, God, could you imagine? So it's like, I need to climb Starky one day. I do give uppies on request. I'm 6'3.5", grew all that height over 2 years. To be honest with you, I don't necessarily... I'm sure my mom has, like, tracked, like, my height over time. Because she, you know, she loved doing stuff like that. I definitely know, starting in the 3rd grade, I was taller than my teacher. I was taller than my teacher, and I don't think I've been shorter than any of my teachers since 5th grade. Actually, it might have been since 4th grade. Then you pick them up today and go, coffee stunts my growth, huh? I'm 5'11". Honestly, 5'11's like is a pretty good height. Although you do unfortunately have to deal with the like 5'11 versus 6 foot memes. I think depending on what you want out of life, the ideal builds are like either like 6'2" if you want to be taller, or if you like the idea of being smaller, like probably like 5'6", 5'7". I'm 5'6", so the minds with the... I wasn't the kind of climbing I was thinking about. Sips tea. Yeah, Gadget. But yeah, no. So I will be at MFF if anyone is going. And I will give up these on request. All you gotta do is ask. About 4.5. Honestly, like I said, like if you appreciate being the short one, that's like ideal. But like somewhere between 5'4" and 5'6". Because that just means everyone's like taller than you. I got a baby Axel? Baby Axel! Although it is funny being like... Because like... Okay, so I used dating apps for a bit. Nothing ever came of them because dating apps are like actually the worst thing man has ever invented. The short to Starky is tall. Dating apps are miserable. Part of why I think dating apps were so hard for me is because I have like the most catfish. Like my profile definitely looks like it's catfished. Because like there are certain aspects like because like I have like a pretty like reasonable degree, like frankly absurd height. Like there's certain things where it's like if you're looking at catfish accounts, that looks kind of suspicious. Maybe the thing I don't like about height is flipping changing shoe sizes. The worst thing the man has ever invented is single ply toilet paper. I'm gonna be honest with you, single ply toilet paper I can work with. You just have to stack it up. Where it, like just have to like fold it over itself so that way it becomes multiply. The existential dread caused by dating sites and dating like apps, genuinely miserable. Oh, I think we are actually. Yes, I think we are. That was the last song in the queue. So we'll go and set like a 1 minute. We'll go and do like a quick 1 minute, like give you guys a chance to like finish up fishing. And other than that, we will be getting ready. Song list is over. Yep. Everyone catch your last fish. Be sure to save, and then I will be closing out the server. We're complete. Fish. Yeah. All right. Fish. Think of the fun tonight, Starky. Thank you for hanging out. I really, Okay, so make sure you hit the save game. So that way, you get to save all the fish that you've caught. But yeah, what is a fish? A miserable pile of gills. But yeah, I will go ahead and close out the server in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give you guys time to react to the stream. I'm not the only one that's come. What does that mean? All right, closing out the game. Yeah, had a fun day today for sure. Thank you for hanging out. Go ahead and now move us to the outro, and let's see who's live. I'd hit you up on one of them for consideration, but I don't use dating apps. Too much horse. Yeah, dating apps are like kind of misery incarnate. All right, now let's go ahead and put the outro playlist on. Damn, both my buddies caught some last second. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Well, there'll be time for more buddy catching in the future. But yeah, it was fun. Definitely the sword fighting with Fimsh. that was a very fun thing to do. Okay, let's see who's live. I see James live with Dead Island and Hero. I believe that they are gay for each other if memory serves. Poppin's live. You raid Poppin. I see Bosk is live working on Scream RPG. TK is live. I think I've popped up in his stream a couple of times. I'm glad to see him live again. Let's see. You know who we should raid? I don't think I had an opportunity to raid them often. Let's raid Matt. Of Not So Fat Matt. What about Aiden Fox? What's Aiden doing? Red Dead Redemption? Consideration. Thanks for the stream, fish break. I think I'm gonna raid towards Matt because I don't believe I get the chance to raid him often. He's very sweet. Actually, like a super amazing artist too. So, if that's your speed, if you enjoy furry art, then definitely the place to be whenever he does stream. Super duper comfy vibes. But yeah, I'll start the raid over to actually I should probably pull up his stream first before I commit to that. See if he's been going for a long time. Oh god, he's been going for 10 hours. Never mind. Whoopsies. I'm really glad I checked. Aiden? You know what? Aiden sounds like a fun time. Or we could do Tibby? I'm so fucking bad at choosing raids. I'm looking real quick. You know what? When in doubt, oh god, they've been both live for the same amount of fucking time. Help. Good stream, Starky. Oh lord. I think Aiden. Solo target or combo. Let's raid Aiden. Take a himbo. But yeah. Raid messages. You know what? Let's go with fish break. That'll be the raid message. Use my emotes for whose emotes you happen to have. Anyways, this is your first time here. I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Curly Internet, where I stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, but every Tuesday and Friday we do art. And I will occasionally play games backed by bigger corporations. I'm considering playing like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie on stream. When in doubt, James draws lols. I was noticing James earlier. He was doing a group event. That's the big thing. It's like I always feel weird writing into group events because I'm like I don't want to distract from like the dynamics of the the collab. And like because I'm not necessarily sure how like interactive the streamer will be given the dynamics of the collab. But yeah. If you'd like to stay up to date with the stream, including we'll be going live, as well as to see art that I make and art that I get commissioned, Blue Sky is the place to be. I just uploaded a post today, something for Dinovember. So if you like T-Rex, go give it a check out. Also, I tried my best to post food pics there, as well as general ramblings. Maybe some some things to hopefully help brighten up days. I have a YouTube if you like to catch up on the VODs there, see what we've been up to. If you ever feel bad as a chance to take, yeah, fair enough. And I have a Discord if you like to hop in there, say hi, tell the Sweet Beans, see the curse come to the Sweet Beans post. As well as a TikTok if you like to see that content made by myself, so is my editor Marcio, which is hopefully going to be, it's quiet now, but I will hopefully be doing some debut stuff, getting ready for the new model debut. Anyways, go say hi to